Holy moly. Everyone's in the chat there already, and I'm not even here. I was fooling around, getting that stream ready, and you click that button, and it sort of makes you look like you're live, and you're not really live. So I don't know how long you guys were waiting for me to get out here. G-Gab, good to see you. Michael, big ups. Dash and Grandma. See you in there. Kurt Manley suspended his campaign, endorsing Trump. Who's that? Yeah, pretty much everyone. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, Trump is winning, at least on the Republican side. First Responders Media is live. Got that? Yeah, well, I'm not really late, but the way this works is you kind of set up your stream in StreamYard, and I didn't really click to go live or do anything. And for some reason, this whole system is set up to tell you guys that I'm live, and I'm not really live. So it's kind of a, you know, like it shouldn't really do anything until I push the button that says start, right? But what happens is it's got a kind of a thing that it goes out there. Actually, I think it's set up so that you can program it to go live at some time in the future, right? That's what it's really for. But it's kind of using that system to tell you that I'm going live, even though I'm not live yet, because I'm still fooling around in the background. Big ups, everyone. Good to see you. Thanks a lot for joining us today. Navta. Kathy. Leanne Hurley. Good to see you. Peter Burns. Where's Telescope? Oh, yeah. That reminds me. The Telescope thing. Dory. Where's Wizzy? You betcha. We're on PressPad Live there as well. Thanks a lot. Yeah, if you can, at least click that link right there and at least sub up over on PressPad. Just checking this. It's like weird. It's like weird stuff's happening here today. It's like my volumes and that are kind of doing their thing all on their own. It likes to be louder, I guess. It doesn't want to be put out of existence. Daniel Barry, Sports Highlights. Get that volume down a little bit there. Hey, good to see you. You're all over the place there. Daniel Barry, Sports Highlights. I see you in everybody's chat. You like those StreamYard chats and stuff like that. Good to see you in there. Danielle Barry. We got Newer Gaming in there. Hey, good to see you. Big ups to you. Newer Gaming 23. We're going to have to get used to that. That's a kind of a new name over here. I don't know that I've seen you over here before, but good to see you. We have our good friend Super Salty in there too. Super Salty. Good to see you. We're just got our stream started here and just trying to get stuff going. I do have stuff going in the background there. I've got a big screen already made up here. Just let me find it. Where are you? This is it right here. Let me zoom it in here. Here we go. And we've got Oreo on the main screen here. He's over doing some reconnaissance over there on the border. You can see that border action there. Be kind to others is our mantra for the day. Be kind to others would be what you need to do. Come in here a little bit bigger. Be kind to others.
Thank you for your support. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you guys for your support.
And we're watching Oreo Express here. We've also got First Responders Media doing his thing up on the top left corner there. But good to see everyone in there. Let's see who else is in the chat. We got Super Salty in there. Good to see you. G-Gab in there. If you can see who we have on the screen here, this is who we have. We've got First Responders Media over here. JLR Investigates. Civico in here, a rerun. And Ann Lake over here, which is a rerun as well. And we've got on the main screen here, Oreo Express. Let's see the Civico one.
They will be off to the next processing where they will be paroled into the United States, given a court date. Could be 7 years away, could be 9 years away. And
Jevin,
given a lot of,
hey, good to see you there, Jevin.
Dollars, folks, your tax dollars.
And Jerry Lynn popping in here. Jerry Lynn, big ups there, Jerry.
20 more to be processed.
Nice to see you. Need a little avatar on there, picture of some kind in there to replace that J. Newer Gaming 23 in there. By the way, if you want to drop a link to your channel, if you have a channel with actual content and you want people to sub up to you, just type the word link in my chat there and my bot will drop your link. Good to see everyone.
78 degrees when we got out of the car. It is warm.
I don't know what we're going to find here today. Linda Lou, good to see you. Big ups.
We're sitting right here.
Lucy and this guy with diamonds. LSD. Arlene, hey, looking good. You're looking kind of chipper there in that photo, as if you're wondering about life. Arlene K, good to see you. Big Rig Travels rolling down the road. I think we're good on our screen here. We could probably put something along the top edge there, but we're okay. But Big Rig Travels probably rolling down the road there. Check out him there if you want to sub up. Oh, there's Nuts and Crackers. Hey, Nuts, how you doing? Good to see you in there. Big ups to you there too with your channel. Got Nurse D in there. Nurse D, good to see you. You're all over the place there today. Looking good. We got Penelope in there. Penelope Roberto. Yo, Tommy, how am I doing? Hoser. Yeah. Hey, got a beer, eh? Rose TV just subbed to the channel. Hey, Rose TV, thanks a lot. Big ups. Thanks a lot for subbing to the channel. Getting new subs in here all the time, every time I go live. And yeah, drop a link in the chat by typing the word link, and people can see your channel and check you out. That's the whole idea of my channel here, is to help other small channels to grow a little bit larger as we grow a little bit larger. And pretty much every time I go live, I get a few new subs, so that's pretty cool. And Tommy, that's so cute. Aww. Nuts and Crackers. What's he up to today? Tommy who? Yeah, exactly. Tommy who? Yeah, exactly. It's about all the lives that we can actually watch, where it's, you know, there's lots of people live, but they're just sitting there talking to a camera. So I don't know if we really want to put them up here and listen to them talking to their chat. Gonna put you on the top edge, Tommy, if you know what I mean. Hey, that's good. Top edge. We like that. Anything top edge is good. Where's some of our other fans in there? We need some of our new subs and stuff like that in here. New mods and stuff like that. Good afternoon. WYZZywig in there. It's Wizzy. I gave Wizzy a wrench because he's a great streamer out there with lots of knowledge. So if you have any questions about streaming or stuff like that, ask Wizzy. Good to see you in here, Wizzy. Nice to see you in the chat and participating a little bit on YouTube. That shows me that you haven't, at least, you know, dropped completely out of sight on YouTube, and you're still around, still saying hi. What kind of nonsense is everyone up to today? So far, things are going pretty good. You know, I don't really see, I was kind of watching what other people were doing there today, and it's pretty much lackluster. Not a whole bunch of people streaming. And got the, you know, situation at the border there with immigrants still coming over the border. So other than that, kind of a light day. We'll see who else goes live and kind of watch what's going on here today. Jerry Lynn says, Wizzy, good to see you. How do I create multiple alts? Yeah, just create new YouTube channels. Every YouTube channel that you create is alt. That's how you do it. Jeff and his dogs chop wood and play video games. How's that for a short handle? Hi to you and your cohort there, Robert Escobar. Saw him in there too. Good to see you all. Nice day. Probably too cold. Yeah, it's cold where I am. Here, I'll show you what it looks like outside of my window. There you go. Talk about cold. It's cold. Look at my water dish there. It's got a little bit of a ring of snow around the water dish. The actual this I didn't see any birds drinking out of it there today. Of course, they got enough snow. They got enough moisture from that. But I did see the squirrel come over to the water bowl and took a drink out of it there. But it is cold. It's about minus 18 outside, so you know it's pretty cold. I was out there a little bit this morning already, trying to get a little bit of snow off the deck there. So yeah, it's a cold day. Not great up here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. But down at the border, looks pretty nice. Nice day. So getting some nice weather down in the States there. Up here in Canada, not so much. Dory says 27 here. Whereabouts, say where you are there. Temperature and location. And everyone else will know what it's like where you're at. But 27, what is that, Celsius or Fahrenheit? Is that positive, like plus or minus? DeSantis dropped out. So who else is in there in competition against Trump? Is Trump like pretty much the leader, the winner? I think he's, you know, let's face it, he's the name brand for the Republican Party at this point. Anyone else can try and go up against Trump, but they're probably not going to win. He's got way too much staying power in there already. He's been at it for a while. Plus, he's been president already. Dough knockers. Dough knockers. 3F. 30 Fahrenheit. So that's like freezing. Temperature's just around freezing in Tennessee. Dash and Grandma lets us know there. Trumpets in the bag. Yeah. It's going to be Trump against Biden by the looks of it. Unless something changes over on the Dem side. Trump and Haley. Well, I thought, what's his name? Vivint. They're saying that he might be, if Trump does get in, then he might be vice president. So there's that. The Haley thing, I'm not too sure about. Yeah, Haley, the Democrat. You never know. You think Haley will beat Biden? On the Dem side? Kim. Hey, Kim. Good to see you. Hang on. Let me give you some soundboard stuff here. Seeing as I'm the soundboards guy, not that other person who's trying so hard to copy everybody. Copy. If you can't figure it out yourself, then copy everyone else.
We have a housing crisis. We have inflation.
Wow. Why is that coming in two different things? That's weird.
We have a country that's in ruins right now. And look at this is what Joe Biden is doing.
Oh.
Alejandro Mayorkas.
I don't know.
A traitor to this country.
It's coming in cable C. Why is it coming in there? That's weird.
Bye.
Check. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out my audio cables here to make sure they're all set up right. And it was 8 last night, says Nuts and Crackers. So she's cold. It's cold. It's starting to get a little bit warmer here. We're up in where I am in Canada. We're starting to move into a warming trend. which means that cold air mass that descended upon us and descended down upon you in the United States is basically starting to diminish and it's starting to warm up. And if I look at the actual weather where I'm at here over the next little while, we're looking like we're going to above zero temperatures by Thursday up here in Canada. So right now it's, oh, actually it's minus 12. It was minus 18 and it's gotten up to minus 12. High today is going to be minus 11. A couple of days high will be minus 6, but by Thursday it's going to be plus 1. So we're into kind of a warming trend up here. So hopefully wherever that cold air is coming from, it's kind of gone at the moment. And we're into a kind of a warming situation here. So that's a good thing. A very good thing. Okay, let's turn on that subs only. If we could, if somebody could turn on subscribers only for 1 minute would be good. And I'm just going to go in the back end, give myself a little thumbs up. So give the stream a thumbs up if you can. That would be nice. Let me just move to my actual stream. So I can give myself a thumbs up. There we go, 84 watching and 30 thumbs ups at the moment. Just gave myself one. And everything is looking good on the stream side of things. Just looking at it here. Looking pretty good. Cadamus has no idea what the definition of content is. Yeah. Well, I think Cadamus Rex is, I don't know, it comes over from Zello or something there. And is a troll from the troll channel. Is what the deal is with the Cadamus Rex. Subs on. Okay, that sounds good. Subs are turned on. Thank you very much. G-Gab in the background there. Telescope has 3 degrees. Betty White, how are you today? Yeah, I think it's not bad. Things are starting to moderate a little bit. We're in a really super cold spell. Still cold in some places in the States, but things will be warming up here in a little while. Because we're, like I said, if we're into above zero up here in Canada, that's a really good thing at this time of the year. And we're moving that way by Thursday, so steamy 28. Yeah, right. Steamy. I like that. What account was prior to April? Yeah. Game is on. Well, you have to do something for content, you know. At least me, I'm lucky that I can, you know, be nice to other people and, you know, watch what they're doing. If they're live or something, get a feed off of them, that sort of thing. Like even, okay, we're watching. Nobody has donated to me here yet, to my feed, which I never ask people for donations, and really, if people donate to me, I love it. It's a great thing, but nobody is being forced to donate anything to anybody. But, that being said, it's always nice to support other streamers, if you know what I mean.
While the American education system is...
And like, I wasn't really set up with a credit card or anything like that because I wasn't really monetized for a long time. So I didn't, and the only reason that I have a credit card connected here or whatever. What? Oh, you're yelling in my stream here. But that being said, this thing doesn't. My back end here is really, really super slow. I don't know what's with YouTube. I don't know if anyone else notices how slow. And it's not like my internet is slow, because I can click Google and it comes back here instantly. Or other websites come back here quick. But YouTube is just slower than molasses. It's just like I click on to see my people that I'm subbed to, and it's like wait. And then I go click it. Okay, wait. And then the wait thing pops up again. And about 3 times that wait thing pops up before. There, it popped up again. Wait. Page unresponsive. So it's really, really hard to do almost anything here on YouTube. And paying for premium on YouTube does not make it faster. So if you're suffering with, and if you don't paid member of YouTube, you're not paid for premium, and you're just watching a regular YouTube, number one, they don't like the blockers, the ad blockers. Any kind of an ad blocker is a problem.
Ron Vol super chatted $20. Here is 20. Happy now?
Ron Volts. Hey, thanks a lot. Not necessary there, Ron. I was only talking about it because I was going to donate to somebody else. Ron, not that I wanted anyone to donate to me, but thanks a lot for that donations. I do appreciate that. And I'll copy our good friend Travel Fund 69, where he says, not necessary, but much appreciated. He says that all the time. And I'll admit that I'm copying him by saying that. And so what? It's, it's a saying. And he said it. But thanks a lot for that. Ron Volts, great supporter of the channel. One of the best out there. Appreciate that. And we'll end up paying it forward a little bit here. Hang on. But my YouTube is just so slow that it doesn't do anything here. Or is it my computer? Everything on my screen looks good.
Then we go right back over here, guys, where they're getting more processed right now. Constant flow. These look like they're from maybe Africa.
Home.
I'm guessing. One's up here. It's just a continuous line out here. Oh, they put up.
Yeah, Ron DeSantis officially drops out of the race. Is the big news for the day. By the looks of it, that is like the biggest news. Which, even if he would have stayed in the race right to the end, because they're dropping out before apparently the Republican Party is going to vote on who's going to be the leader. But they're dropping out before that vote actually happens. And they're saying, hey, I'm in support of whatever. I don't know what DeSantis said. Whether he's supporting Trump when he dropped out. Did he say, I'm dropping out, but all of my supporters, I'd like you to support Trump. I wonder if he actually said that. Oh, hang on. Okay. This is ridiculous. I'm really, really having a hard time with my computer. My computer is just gone into slow mode. So it's almost like, I don't know if I have a YouTube virus or what is going on. But it is just, it's so slow that I can't really do a live feed here without being able to find some feeds and stuff like that out there and have a computer that actually works. And I'm not sure if it's my computer or if it's YouTube. But anything that I try and out and reach for on YouTube is just slow. I'm still trying to look at my subscriptions right now, and it's this long since you first heard me talking that I can't see my subs. Show 991 more, but it doesn't want to show me. It's just sitting there. Wait. Terrible. But meanwhile, at the border, they're processing lots of people. Looks like a typical day at the border. We've got Oreo Express down there is the feed that we're watching. And we also have in the top left window First Responders Media, who's also down there checking things out. And we've got on the window second down from the left is JLR Investigates, and he's down near the border there as well, doing some investigative work. And it's just hanging. It's hanging. I still can't look at my subs. It just keeps coming up with a wait thing. Wait. That's crazy. I'm lucky I was able to put everything up on my screen that I have up here, but I can't do anything in the background to even look for anybody else that's live or anything. It's just plain hanging. Well, at least we've got this little bit. And we've got that super chat. Thanks a lot. Ron Volts. Happy now. Yeah, I'm happy. We're a happy camper. Thanks a lot, Ron. Big ups to you for supporting the channel. One of the biggest supporters of the channel. Absolutely, Ron Volts. Good to see you. Noodles is live. I was watching Noodles. He's doing a painting, or working on a painting there right now. Sitting at home there. Ron's a big spender. He is. He's a great guy. Wrench balloon payments are amazing. Nuts and crackers. Hey, I offered you a wrench, Nuts, and you didn't want to take it. So there you go. Restreaming immigrants in line at the border. That's what we're doing. June Delton. That's right. That's Joe and Oreo down at the border. Doing their thing. Live right now. What's that? Getting drunk and saying the N-word repeatedly for 8 hours. Who's doing that? But not great content, that's for sure. Yeah, I'd say they're probably illegal aliens. You know, Cat is no better because the trolls over there are looking at IP2 and all the rest of the stuff. You know, they watch everything that we watch. They're no better. And how can they complain about whatever we're watching over here when they're over there watching the same thing? So there you go. But on the other hand, I watch whatever I want to. Finish helping the kiddo. That's good for you. With HW. auto pay. Don't bug Ron with this wrench. He's doing good so far. He didn't have to time me out yet. Not my channel.
Thank you. You're the best.
Ooh, video games and tacos. That sounds like fun. Oh, are you with your daughter there, Robert? Good for you. I'm glad you're letting us know that you're spending some quality time. So that's good to hear. Canada Goose. Ruint. Oh, that's what it is. Ruint is a word, and a Canadian goose is not a proper name. It's a Canada goose. But what's ruint is a word. But what the heck word was that? I know I saw you guys talking about ruint the other day, that you were typing that in the chat, or somebody was. But I don't know what that word means. Give us an explanation on ruint. I know what runt means. You did ad block yours, but since it stopped slowing you down. Yeah, well, YouTube does not like an ad blocker. And if you're using an ad blocker, they might be slowing down the feed to you. So try taking off the ad blocker. I was running ad blocker. I took it off. It didn't seem to really make any difference. And I'm actually subscribed to YouTube on their, whatever their membership is called. Let's see. Premium. And even though I'm subscribed to Premium and paying them extra money every month for Premium, it does not make it any faster at all. Oh, where is it?
If you guys are tuned in right now, we are 100% viewer funded. You are watching Oreo Express right now. Go ahead and can head over to givesendgo.com/Oreo 2024, guys. You can donate there or Venmo at Oreo Josh. Thank you so much.
Yeah, he likes his donations because YouTube does not take a portion of the, or I should say that a smaller portion is taken by, say, a Venmo or whatever compared to YouTube. Oops. Just trying to type something in here.
That's so wrong of you, Joe. There we go. Look in here.
the same National Guard that's at Shelby Park. And even though you've seen some clips go viral and this and that, when they arrest people at Shelby Park, guess what? They can't keep them forever for trespassing. They release them to Border Patrol, where they go down to the processing center. They're paroled into the United States, and then they go to one of those NGOs that all you taxpayers pay for. And what we seen here when we pulled up was National Guard watching them climb through the fence and directing them over to gate 36, which is where we're in front of right now, waiting for them to open the gate and process these people. That's exactly what we've seen time and time again. Tommy Temper, thanks Josh and Joe for all the quality reporting. Thank you, Tommy Temper. Appreciate you, bud. Appreciate the donation. Thanks for keeping us out here on the road. We don't got big pharma. We don't got big paychecks. We don't got any of that. We just got the truth on our side, and that's what we're going to stick with. So, thank you, Tommy Temper.
Sleuthy TV says, I'm late and I can't rewind. We are in Lukeville, Arizona, the port of entry. These are folks who entered the country illegally.
We got another one.
They're doing like a pre-check-in process that they do. They give them tags for their bags, have them throw some stuff away, and then they're going to be put on buses and vans, transported over to a processing center. At that processing center, they'll be there for 24, 48 hours, and then be released into the public with a promise to appear in court. We've seen some as far as 9 years away, 7 years away. It all depends. And most of them don't intend on returning for their court date. So they will be released on parole. Many of them will get a lot of benefits. You see how much these cities are spending. I think Chicago is like $7,000, $5,000 or $7,000 a month on them. This is where your tax dollars is going. Per person, yes.
Yeah, yesterday there was a convoy in Canada. Today I don't see a convoy happening. But yeah, yesterday I was restreaming Kotab, who was at a protest there. Well, a convoy. So that's what was going on there yesterday. But I don't see. I see Kotab live today, but he's just doing a, face cam type thing, talking to the chat type thing. Why am I showing immigrants being searched at the border? Well, the fact that they're being searched is irrelevant, but we're showing the fact that immigrants are actually coming to the border and being allowed in and not being turned away, as you would think that would probably happen. Like, for example, if you went to Iran, let's say you were trying to get into Iran, and you were at some sort of a spot on their border, and you tried crossing into the country, you might be shot. Never mind arrested, but you might be shot trying to go into another country. They don't let you in. They make sure you don't get in. And if you want to get in, well, you get in at the border crossing, at a legal crossing point, not somewhere in the middle of the border like we see here. So yeah, we're watching people that are illegally trying to enter into the United States of America searched as they are let into the country. They're being let in. So, Catamus Rex, I don't know what you're so worried about, that we're actually showing people being searched at the border. So what if they're being searched at the border? Aren't you happy that they're being searched and being let in? That would be a good thing, wouldn't it, in your mind? That's great that they're being searched, and they're not. I suppose if they had a weapon on them, or I don't know what they're looking for, maybe some food that's illegal to bring into the country, stuff like that. I would doubt that they would have a weapon, but you never know. Might have a gun or or a knife or something.
This is how
But
they
I think it's
eliminate the
generally
middle
food
class
and
guys,
stuff like
right?
that
It's
that they don't
this
want
is
brought in.
again, It's much more than an invasion. It's a complete takeover of this country. They are rebranding the United States as we know it. They are transforming. This is a transformative shift. This has been planned. This has been going on. That's why there's so many of them. This line never ends. This is just one port of entry.
Okay, we're back on the air here. Just had some background noise in the room that I'm in here that I have to figure out what's going on.
Almost all men military and training. They're fighting for their own countries.
Oh, what did Jim say that he deserves to be blocked? Oh, you're talking about Jim Nalgren. He's been around here for a long time. Jim has.
Pretty much.
Why did YouTube do that to Joe? I noticed that Joe does not have the donate button there on his channel. Otherwise, I would donate to Joe there as well.
Someone just brought up, and I shared this on Twitter.
But the only way that I can donate to any other channels is via the YouTube donate button, because I'm not like part of those other things. In fact, that gifts and goes and the rest of that stuff, I don't think you can use that in Canada. Liberals so completely stupid.
So that is a federal act. So what happens is it's all a photo op. They're going to be arrested. They're going to be going down. They're going to be processed, and they're going to be released to Border Patrol. That's the only thing that's happening right now. And then once they're released to Border Patrol, the same thing that's happening here, they're going to be processed and released on parole in the United States and coming to a city near you.
Absolutely, Christy B. Yeah, Dakota, and there's a couple of other people that stream around Ottawa and things like that we pick up. Oh, also Travel Fund 69 was live there as well. We were doing him on the restream there yesterday, Christy B. If you look at my last stream, you'll see that. Yeah, you'd like to see Nuts have a blue wrench. I asked him. Nuts said that he didn't want a wrench. Like, he knows that a wrench can be problematic. That, people will attack you more to see that you're gonna, hit them back or time them out or something like that. So having a wrench can be okay, but it can also be a negative thing too. Keep that in mind. Yeah. There you go. Nuts says no thanks. He already said no thanks once before.
Like we said, guys, we're going to cover everything. Day 1, San Diego. Day 2 was San Diego morning.
Keep your legs closed.
Then we headed over to...
I don't like saying that. Uh-oh. My mod called Cam brain dead. Oh my gosh. Well, wonders never cease. Al Munson. What should I do about that? Should I demod somebody? Because they called Cam brain dead? Go over to Q's stream there. You'll hear worse than that over there. Why is that nuts? Never have to worry. Dashing Grandma says they're invaders, not immigrants. So yeah, depends what where your thought process comes from as to what exactly they are there and what they're going to do to you. Daniel Jackson, good to see you. Thanks for popping in. Got Daniel over on Facebook there. We're on YouTube too. Yeah, it's probably more difficult for a Canadian to get into the USA than for any illegal alien with all kind of jail sentences and stuff like that in their home country. No problem coming in. Call That Cat agrees with GCAP. Gators, yeah. That'll keep him out. To have to swim across a river with gators. You don't have to, what? You don't have it up because you think it's great. You want to highlight the invasion to dehumanize. Let's think about that. We'll go over that. You don't have it up because you think it's great. You're right. I don't think it's great. And I have it up because I don't think it's great, is what it is. You want to highlight the invasion to dehumanize. I never thought about that. I want to highlight the invasion to dehumanize. Dehumanize who? Dehumanize the people that are coming into the country? Is that really what we're doing here? I don't know. In my mind, it's showing you what is happening that you don't see on mainstream media. That is more important. That's a more important thing, Cannabis Rex. What you're seeing is what you don't see reported on mainstream media. Or if you do, it's like a really small little piece, a bit that is unimportant. But do you think this is important? Really, the mainstream media and the Democrat Party thinks this is okay. In fact, they love this, right? But what about your country? What's it doing for your country? Who are these people? What's their background? Did they just get out of jail yesterday and they're hardened criminals? Did they murder somebody? What do you know about these people? They're all just being let in.
So you got the folks that entered the country
Aren't they?
illegally on the right side.
So is that great for your country? It's like saying, remove the door, Cannabis Rex, from your house. Okay, remove that door. And just have your house so that anybody walking by can pop into your house and do whatever they want. Maybe rob you, maybe kill you, maybe get some food from you, maybe stay on your couch for a while. Just do whatever they can to just take whatever they want from you, and you're going to give them everything. Really? How do you want to lead your life? Do you want to have a door in your house, or do you want to let everyone in? It's not rocket science.
Colette Cat super chatted $10. Tampa Bay versus Detroit Lions. Roar, roar, roar.
Thanks for that super chat. Call that cat. Tampa Bay versus Detroit. Oh, watching the game. Big game on Tampa Bay, Detroit. See what happens there. Thanks for that super chat. Call that cat. Big supporter of the channel. Appreciate that. Big ups to you. Watching that game. Well, let's find out. Let us know what happens on that game there. What the score is as it goes on. Give us an update in the chat, and we'll be watching for that. We have Chopper's Discourse, by the way, not necessary, but much appreciated. Call that cat. Big supporter of our channel here. Call that cat. Chopper's Discourse. Very astute. Cannabis Rex, how can you justify the strain on resources with a mass influx of population? It's not more humane to not debate or identify the source of the issue? Exactly. Very astute. Chopper's Discourse. It's funny how, Choppers, I don't really see you in here chatting all that much, but, once in a while when somebody, brings up something that's of importance and, you're sitting in the chat there watching all this stuff here, yeah, it might get you, onto the keyboard to, give us a piece of your mind. So appreciate that, Chopper's Discourse.
Yeah, they can. It's against their
Makes sense.
Border Patrol's policy a certain age.
Scooter. Hal's moody. Noodle goo pickup. What? 200 board them. Hammer. Noodle goo? Well, I want to know noodles and I know goo. Gotta know how to cook it. YouTube. Oh, that's what happened. YouTube demonetized Taco Joe. Yeah, because I was going to go over there and donate to Taco Joe. But I see that they removed his button. I wonder how that happened. What did he do? Mind you, he goes out on some of those California protests, so who knows what those guys said. No more name calling, but lets his mod do it. Well, I would say we don't want to have people getting on each other's cases, you know what I mean? So that we end up having big fights and name calling and timeouts and stuff like that. So, but you know, I'm not going to sit here and monitor the mods for every single thing they say. So, Al, come on. Relax a bit. Don't try and make it like, oh, Tommy Temper's got mods that are like out of control or something. Well, that's Joe, I think, in there. I'm sure he'll ban me soon. Who? Me? I don't like to ban anyone. You know, Al. Or Catamus Rex or whoever. If you guys are, you know, I know you're from the troll channel there. Big deal. You know, we try and make these distinctions, like you're a troll or you're hanging out at the troll channel or whatever, and you're a bad guy or whatever. But, hey, we're all living on this planet here. We all have to get along at the end of the day. You know, even if you don't like me or something. Just tell me what I'm doing wrong. More than anything. You know, that's free speech. Let me say what I want to say, and you say what you want to say, and we're all happy. I may not agree with you, or you don't agree with me, but if we have a place where we can say things, that's good. And this is it. Migrants coming to America, join the military and fill the job market. They have to be welcome to America by Oreo and JLR shit shows. Noodle Poodle. Well, Noodle, okay, are there enough jobs? Okay, just forget about anybody coming into America. Okay, but right now, if nobody else comes in and the border is just closed, are there enough jobs for everybody in America right now? Are there enough jobs? The answer would be no. Of course there's not enough jobs for everyone. In fact, there's more than enough people in the United States right now for all of the jobs that are available right now. Right? It's not like we got, oh, I've got a job available and there's nobody out there that's going to take it. That's not the way it is. It's always the other way around. Countries are always in a position where there are not enough jobs for the population, right? Understand that from the get-go, and then you'll understand that new people coming in are just flooding that job market and making it even more difficult for people to get a job, right? When you have 10 people fighting over one job, it's difficult, but when you have 100 people fighting on one job, it's even more difficult because you end up with 99 people that don't have a job and one person that does have a job at the end of the day. And if you want production of jobs, if you want more jobs, well, then you better not tax the people as much that are producing the jobs, because if you overtax the capitalists, then they don't produce jobs, do they? And remember, it's the capitalism that produces the jobs, not socialism. Socialism does not, you know, they're like, I call them fake jobs. A socialist job is like a bean counter in the government trying to decide you know, some pronoun or something like that. And that's not a real job. So those government jobs are like, when the government tells you they're creating jobs, they're actually causing you to pay more in taxes. You know that. But the leftists of the world, they love socialism, and what happened to Venezuela should be a good example for you to go and investigate what happened to Venezuela. Why is it such a terrible country? And you want that brought up to the United States and Canada. You know, we have enough socialism up here as it is. Too much. We need more capitalism, more jobs. Less free handouts. Because if you give people free handouts, then they don't get a job. That's the problem. Would also like your thoughts on something I heard was said. Tommy, Queenie has made the statement that it is because of us here in the chat that has caused you and her not to be friends. No, it's, well, maybe, but what has caused the whole situation with Queenie is Queenie, you know, decided to get extremely vile with her words on my channel towards other people, towards people in the chat and on other channels, and I told her to quit it, and she didn't listen, and I booted her out of here. Simple as that. She caused her own problems with her own mouth, with her vileness. It was the vileness of the way Queenie talked that I told her, you do that over here and you're going to get booted out of here. So that's what ended up happening. But she doesn't understand that. She doesn't understand why she got booted. You know, it's her own mouth that got her in her own trouble. And you know what? She goes over to her own channel and she doesn't talk like that on her own channel. She's gone to being Mr. Nice Guy over in her own channel. But, you know, like, it was okay for her to come over here and call people pedos and everything else over here, which I told her, quit doing that. Don't do that. Like, don't. Quit it. Quit calling people names. Quit making up stuff on people. You don't even know if it's true. You're out there mouthing off, calling people names and stuff like that. And when you're doing it on my channel, it affects me. And people think that I agree with that. Like, for example, when Queenie says, I hate all Americans, you know, or whatever. Americans are all goofs or whatever. You know, she says stuff like that. That's coming from her mouth. That's her ideas, and that's what she thinks. But when she says it over here on my channel, you all think that I agree with that. I don't agree with that at all. I don't hate Americans. I don't dislike Americans. I think Americans are great people, and we all need to get along with each other. That's my thought. You know, and for that reason, Queenie can go over on her channel and say that she hates Americans over there. But saying that stuff over here is not productive at all. That makes sense. What was that noise? That was kind of weird. It's kind of a... Can't stay on Telescope. Where is Telescope these days? Telescope admitted to doing fentanyl. Telescope has done fentanyl. He's done heroin. He's done all kind of hard drugs and stuff like that. So you know where Telescope is coming from. You know, and he's just turned into a hater. He just hates on everything and everyone. And every time he opens his mouth, it's a bit of hate coming out. It's never, he never says, I like blank. It's like, yeah, let's take him out. Let's take her out. Let's take that channel out. Let's do damage to that person. This person is an idiot. This person doesn't know what they're talking about. Blah, blah, blah. Negative, negative, negative. That's all that Telescope is. It's just a negative personality. And they are illegal. Exactly, Beer Guy. PD, Door Knocker, Hammer, Christy B. Christy B, I don't blame you at all. I don't blame anybody in the chat. But you understand where I'm coming from now that I've explained myself. But a lot of people don't think that. A lot of people thought that because I allowed Queenie to say whatever she wanted in my chat that I agreed with her. And I don't. I don't agree with a lot of what she has to say. And for that reason, she's over there doing her own thing over there, okay? Queenie. Yeah. You can run that chainsaw on your channel. Quack 13, happy you've been around lately. Been so boring at work. Nice to hear that, Quack. Good to see you. Quack 13, new in the chat, but big over on Facebook there. No Quack from Facebook. You're quite an interesting person there, Quack. I know I sort of talk to our other friend there about you there once in a while, who's, you know, converses with you a little bit more. But I love your posts and stuff like that, and, you know, the fact that you're helping out with modding over there and whatever. Great person, Quack 13. Maybe Quack should be a mod over here. Hang on, I'm gonna mod you up here. Quack 13, good friend of mine from Facebook. I'm gonna give you a mod status over here. Stand by.
We're at the port of entry right now. What you see here is a group of folks that have illegally crossed into the country. So right now they're getting baggage tags from the Department of Homeland Security, tags from Border Patrol. They will be processed. Right now they're just going through, taking their pictures, and they'll...
Seagull rock squawk in there too.
Bus will show up right now.
And B.
Over to the Border Patrol station where they will be paroled, which means they will be released into your city with a promise to appear with court dates out until the next decade. I had to go get me a drink, guys.
Oh boy, my chat is moving.
My country living, thank you.
Trying to get down to the bottom of it here. Yep, lots of Americans and Canadians cross the border every single day. No problem at all. Because they do it legally. Yeah, I'm not trying to dehumanize anyone, though. Honestly.
They're biodegradable. You don't know what that means.
Like, really, it doesn't matter who the face is of that person. In fact, you can barely even see their faces. It's just a group of people there. We're so far away from them that you can't make out details of who they are. But it doesn't matter whether you can see their faces or not. They're people.
Illegals can vote in certain elections in certain places, like San Francisco. Illegals can vote for local election stuff back east.
Exactly, Christy B. Got lots of friends. I don't need threats from anybody. And, you know, in the heat of the moment, people will threaten you, you know, and say they're going to come and get you and stuff like that. Do they really? No, not really. But, yeah. I don't like the fact that people are going to say threats or threaten me or my family. It's not a good situation. This whole computer is just going slow. Slow, slow, slow. Clicking that down button to look at my chat, and it's just not even coming down to the bottom of my chat. Wait. Oh man. Crazy thing. They call them criminals to scare grandma. Once upon a time we had migrant labor and it worked like a champ. Ronald Reagan ended because he was afraid because he was afraid of Cesar Chavez. Well, I wouldn't call them criminals, but you are going to have the odd person that does come across the border that will engage in criminal activity, and all you have to do is ask the people that live close to the border, in those cities and in those farms, what actually happens when they're crossing.
Hundreds of people where they're coming from, and none
And
illegally in.
you know, there's lots of stories. There, you know, people have been murdered and everything. Stuff getting stolen.
Yes, San Francisco, you do not.
Because imagine, they don't have much wherewithal. They're coming across the border. What's the first thing they do when they come across? Hard to say.
I think Chicago's the same way.
Almost anything. Okay, there's Quack. Quack 13.
Looking for a bus or something?
Okay, we got it. Go Lions.
Karen, see you soon.
Okay, we got Quack
Dinner time.
in there. Looks good.
Pistachios right now. As a snack, I am hungry.
Choppers had good conversation on a panel. Really, I don't know. Let me just double check Choppers there. Hey, Choppers. Oh man, this is just so slow. It's locked up now. Why is that?
Well,
Hang
they're
on,
not
let me-
necessarily short-staffed. The resources are used to care for these folks. So they have people pull it off of Border Patrol to make sandwiches. So they make sure these people are fed and they're delivering water. If they enforce our regular immigration laws, we have sufficient amount of Border Patrol to do that.
I don't know what's going on here, but I'm gonna close down a bunch of my windows that I have open that I don't really need open, that I believe is eating up
I
my
don't know why
resources,
all hell hasn't broken loose already. People
keeping
are
it
asleep at the wheel.
so that I'm unable to look at stuff here.
Monica, thank you so much for that. Hallie, minimum wage went up to $16.
Cooking channel, good idea.
Fast food workers,
Wait till she makes candy.
their minimum wage for fast food workers will be $20.
You know what? Speaking of views, they're nuts. I was at a guy's channel there today where the guy's got these birds, you know, these large birds, and he's got a bunch of them there. Holy smokes, the guy's got 1 million subscribers and, you know, literally 1,000 people watching him. And it's a bird channel. He's got these birds, and the birds fly around his living room. He's got them loose, so whatever. Must be crap, poop all over the place, no doubt. But, you know, I couldn't do that. I couldn't have birds flying around here all over the place. But, yeah, he's got 1 million subscribers on that channel. I couldn't believe it. People love that kind of stuff. Beverly, no need to, what? Defend yourself for streaming what is historic. Exactly. Yeah, this is history, is what we look at that. There's a family, and we're actually starting to see more families come across now. And I noticed that we've heard that recently.
They're going to be releasing
Before it was just men, like, you know, military-aged men. But now we're starting to see more families pop through here, like right here. So, yeah. Changing a little bit. And it is history. We're watching, I'm streaming history here. That's exactly what it is. Kelly Caldwell in the room.
That's what we
Good to
gotta
see you, Kelly.
find out.
Got Troy in there. Nuts and crackers. G-Gab in there. And Mima Munson. What? I made Al some chocolate chip cookies after I cleaned up the rabbit cage. Aw, Mima.
Cartels and the NGOs are
Good
the
to hear.
ones making money off of
Good to hear that. Your history. You're a part of history. Madame Wu. Madame Wu. What's that wax museum? There's, where is it, in San Francisco? The Wax Museum. I love those kind of places. I was in the Wax Museum once in London, there too. In the UK. Mac and cheese, Colby Jack. Multi-cheese. It's good. Hubby got sick. Oh no, Beverly. Beverly! Good to see you. I don't see your name in here in my chat. All that. Crennan. Beverly Crennan. Good to see you. Sorry that your hubby got sick. I hope he's doing well. Got some tunes playing. I like Tommy a lot. Good for you, Christy. Thanks a lot. Appreciate the kind words. I'm like stone-faced Tony or Tommy Temper. People call me stone-faced. Sometimes when I'm sitting here, I can be. Sometimes when I'm sitting on a panel, I can look like I'm stone-faced and not paying attention. And sometimes the panel is going, people are, you know, they're going one at each other, and I'm in the middle and I'm going, and I don't really want to get involved in the rhetoric. So yeah, I look like I'm not paying attention. Sometimes I'm not paying attention too. DeSantis has give up on running for president and endorse Trump. That's the big news for the day there, Sexy Grammy. That's what we heard. Yeah, so now you've got the who's the other character? That Vivek, whatever his name is there. He gave up and endorsed Trump just the other day, and now DeSantis. So who else is left? Just Trump? Apparently they all go to New York, and then New York doesn't like it and sues whatever Texas for busting them into New York. So it's one big shit show between the different states. You know what I mean? It's like the Democrats love them to come into the border, into a Republican state, who ships them over to a Democrat state, I think, like New York, who ends up getting in a hissy fit and is now suing the bus companies and whatever. And it's just, it's a big shit show, honestly. It's crazy. Jalapeno cheese grits. You know, I bought that. Remember, I went to the flea market and I was live with you guys, and I bought that jar of jelly, and it was like a jalapeno jelly. And I bought it. My son, he likes hot stuff, so I said, here's your jalapeno jelly. He puts that stuff on everything, and I put some, and it's like a sweet jelly. It's like marmalade, but it's got jalapenos in it, and it's actually quite good, but very sweet. But, you know, like good for putting on toast or something like that. But I don't know. We were putting it on almost anything. We're like, like put it on a taco or something like that, you know. But it was like a sweet jelly hot sauce. Pretty good stuff. 10 trolls, yeah. Yeah, you got 10 trolls trying to stir it up around the internet here. Yeah, glad you're a machinist. You're not training any of your dirt squirrels. Well, you'll have a job. Yeah, but there'll be a foreigner that'll take over your job. Just pointing out the name calling that he says doesn't happen. It happens. Name calling happens, Al. It happens all the time. I would prefer that it doesn't happen, but it happens. Let's face it. This is the internet, and everyone likes to have fun calling each other names and stuff like that. You know, a little bit of name calling is okay. Like, for example, Al, I could call you a lefty, and you go, yeah, big deal. But, you know, I could call you an asshole, and that's hitting a little harder. And you'd go, well, yeah, I'm a lefty, but I'm not an asshole. You know what I mean? So, it depends what the name is. Personally, I don't like to call people names. Because you know what? All it does is it starts a fight with somebody when you call people names. And then they call you a name back, and then it just goes on. And then it's like, then I say you started it, and you say I started it, and we both believe that each of us started it, and it never goes anywhere. We're just calling each other names. And what does it end up being? Are you happy? Nobody's ever happy. You end up like Red and Angie, right? Where Angie's going at Red and Red is going at Angie, and when will it stop? It'll only stop when one of the two of them decide to stop. Otherwise, it'll keep going.
That's a big part of my fight. That is a big part of my fight, and I want to thank you all for making it happen with the donations and everything.
Stand by, though. I'll be back in a bit. I gotta pause for the cause.
I'm not here doing this.
Can't take me home.
Caden gets so excited when I call him, Daddy!
We'll get charged. Just like when you come back from Mexico, to the US, you check. Actually, you're not importing guys. There's no things in there. Drugs and stuff like that. Sun's coming out pretty hot.
So they're not doing anything with them right now, probably because they don't have the transportation to provide them with any rides back. So they're just going to sit there for a while. Mike Taylor. Nola, thank you. And again, thank you for your donation earlier to us, Nola. Thank you. It might be too late, guys. You never know. We could already be third world. There might be no turning back now. I pray that's not the case, but we're gonna fight regardless. bet they got one of those little processing centers.
The thing about Mexico is you pay off your house fast. Your bills are like every 2 months. Try not to have a card payment. You buy a used car, cash. And all you need money is for just feed. And if you're smart, you get property and you rent them out. Yeah, guys, 300,000 just in December were the numbers. 3 million last year and 300,000 in December.
None of them are in Martha's Vineyard, though. So they all got them sitting down. What's gonna take? Do you want to go over there now? What time does this place close?
Which one?
The food place.
Only enough it's a restaurant. I've never been there.
Yeah, it says food. Yeah, it's right on the side. There's not a whole lot of places out here to eat, so we got to find out what time this restaurant closes, because we're gonna have another late night. It looks like tonight. We're gonna go take you to the border wall.
Okay, I was just outside. I got snow all over me. Snow in my hat. And yeah, it's pretty cold out there. This is what it looks like. And I was just out on the deck there. Actually, it looks kind of dark. But,
Trump, amen.
oh man, it's cold. Really cold out there.
Huh?
And it's snowing right now. And I was out there with my little weed leaf blower. I got a leaf blower. Like, look at it. Still got all this snow on me here. Oh, it's melting like crazy here. Hang on, I got to shake some of this snow off here. Hang
We're
on.
going to take you over here.
Where's
to
that?
the border wall. See if anything's going on there. It might not be going on yet. Later tonight. But you're going to ride with us. You're going to see all the stations and everything that NGOs have set up.
Oh man, I just hate. Oh, I hate that getting snow down my frickin' neck. I'll tell you. Oh man, and I just got snow down my neck because that stuff was blowing all over the place because it's frickin' windy out there, and even with a blower, with the weed whacker, no, not the whacker, the leaf blower. It blows the snow like all over the place, up into the air, and like it lands on top of you, whatever, especially when it's windy. And I'm trying to blow it off of the deck into the wind, right? Because that's the closest place to blow it. But like almost immediately on blowing that snow, it's like back on top of you again and covering the deck. And like even I go and look out there to see what happened. And it's already snowed over top of the deck for whatever I blew off of it is still there. But anyways, that's what I was doing there for half a second. Let me make me a little bit smaller. How small should I be? This is probably small enough. I could go smaller. We'll go even smaller. But the problem with that is that when I bring this logo in here,
this is one of the spots
well, that's
they
not too
have
bad.
set up for them.
Well, plus
They
that
go back and
logo's
forth
on
throughout
the screen
day.
there too.
There's another
On the
little
YouTube.
campsite where they process them at to you
So be it.
if they're overwhelmed. I see this white boxes there where they come. Yeah. How much we got fuel? Yeah, we got fuel down there.
Yeah, what that allows you to do as well, if you have a wrench, one of the nice things about having a wrench in the channel is that anybody that comes into the channel, if you have a wrench, you can click on their name and then go to channel. You know what I mean? Without having to try and search for them. You can go right to their channel and see if that's a fake or the real person. So that's a good thing about having a wrench. So keep that in mind too. If somebody says, do you want a wrench? I would take a wrench. You know, if somebody offered me one. Just by virtue of the fact that you can go to somebody else's channel. It makes it easier to sub to other people's channels, basically. Butter cake. Yeah, some people are, Birdie to tweet. Well, if you really know me, or if you've watched me for a while, like I haven't changed. You know what I mean? I've always been trying to be nice to people, and you know, trying to be a nice person. You know, like above all, like, and you have to, even though there are some people or there's some streamers that I don't like, but I have to bite my tongue and not talk about it on here, you know? And like I've done that for 2 years already, that, you know, there are people, streamers that I don't like for sure, but, you know, what do? You know, I don't want to talk smack about anybody really. So I don't talk smack, but the chat and whoever is in the chat, you know, they talk about whatever they want, you know, and it can go sideways. We know that. Well, yeah. Well, you know, and what it is, you know, and Queenie, if you're listening too, I'll say this to you too, is that, you know, there's a terms of service. So you got to read the terms of service and understand the terms of service, and then abide by the terms of service above all. So, you know, you can't just make up false things about people and then spout them off on your YouTube channel and make people believe that that's the truth, because that's, you know, not being a nice person at all. But you have to know exactly how far you can go. You know what I mean? And Queenie's gone, you know, too far. Got to reel it in, which she's doing now. If you listen to her just sitting there, just having fun and playing with the soundboard and whatever, it's okay. It's cool. But when you get into fighting with other people and ragging on them and trying to make them look bad by the things that you say, yeah, it's not great. And yeah, you know, I don't mind a little bit of having fun. You know what I mean? But it went too far. Yeah, exactly. Choppers. And, you know, above all, and you know what, though? You know, lately, the term doxing, I don't hear, right? So at least in this community, nobody's doxing anybody. Everyone is kind of happy. Because everyone gets hurt when they get doxed. Like, I don't like to see my real name in any chat anywhere, you know. But I haven't seen a lot of that, and that's great. No doxing. Everyone's having fun, and it's a cool time.
Coming from West Africa.
Oh yeah, you know, at some point you have to say, what do you believe from that person when there's so much stuff that comes out that's false, and you go, well, come on already. So you know that it's just,
well, there's a lot of them coming over.
What is it? One big hit piece on everybody? You know, I don't know.
I'm African American.
How did I get people watching me? By, I think in my mind, by being truthful and honest, and you know, not bashing people, not making people look bad, and you know, I'm not 100% right on my thoughts. You know, you're not infallible. You know, you guys all the time go, well, he's not telling the truth, or you know, I might say something about the environment, and people are going to go, well, no, that's, you know, not right. And yeah, you know, because it's my view, you know, it's my opinion. When I'm here talking, it's all opinion, right? Unless I can quote some other source or something where we got something from. But, you know, it's all fun. We're here for fun and games. And to watch what's going on around the world. So, yeah, it's just been bringing up stuff. Plus I have this screen here where I can pull feeds from you know, other places and then put it up here. By the way, JLR is not live right now, but that's a refeed of him. I like him. He gave me permission to restream him, so we've got him up there, and that's a feed where he was live a little bit earlier doing his thing. Actually, let me bring the audio on him.
So let's look at this old hotel, shall we? Probably an old welcoming hotel. Hello, everyone. We have an old hotel here. It used to be called the Gringo Pass Motel. This used to be called the Gringo Pass Motel. So I'm assuming you come in, right? Hey, welcome to the Gringo Pass Motel. How much does your room cost tonight? $49.99. Oh, it smells around here. We're doing a ghost adventure. What's that say? Credit card only. Interesting.
So, yeah, this is a refeed of him. This is not live right this moment. But anyways,
So
kind of interesting. Let's look at first responders here. See what he's up to. Joe. Check out his channel there, First Responders. For Dono Info, which I think is on his bout, because I don't believe he's monetized. Let's see, back to comments again. Al Munson, hard in there. Good to see you there, Al. I'm not negative to the LG community. So, not going to go there, but I see you're flying the flag today. Hello to everyone. Everyone is welcome. Doesn't matter who you are. No exceptions. Well, with some exceptions. People that are banned from the channel, I guess you're not welcome. Al Munson is worried about name calling. That's funny. Gotcha. Yeah, I've seen that, Paulette. You know, like one of those placards in a bathroom. I've heard, where was it now? Was it in Korea or somewhere that they're mandating everyone sit down on the toilet when they go to the bathroom? Number one, or, well, number one, of course, women are going to sit down, period, right? But they're mandating that men sit down on the toilet seat when they go to the bathroom. I don't know if you've heard that. But can you imagine that? That they would mandate that? You know, it's because, you know, of course, some guys are just terrible aim. And if you're terrible aim, well, yeah, you should be sitting down. What can we say? And of course, somebody's going to bring up telescope now that we're talking about that. Speaking of telescope, now that it pops into my mind here, where are we at on that strike? We got the telescope strike on the channel. How many days are left on the telescope strike? From Florida, beautiful this time of the year. Border's crazy. Thorned Rose, big ups. Nice to see you. Big ups. Comes from Jamaica, by the way. From the islands, man. And I was in the islands, in the Caribbean islands. There's big ups, man. Get the... And another thing they say, which is... wet the wood, get the ting, man. That was another thing that I remember that they said a lot.
Yeah, guys, 300,000 just in December were the numbers.
Got that. I'll go and take a look.
Last year, and 300,000 in December.
Let me take a look. We're listening to Taco Joe here, as he's known. First Responders is on the big screen, and you can hear his voice, audio. I'll go and switch accounts and check that.
Which one? I only know if it's a restaurant. I've never been there.
416, trying to build up the... Yeah, if you can drop a link to PressPad. Drop a link to PressPad, if you could, there, GGAP. And... if everyone can sub up to PressPad, that'd be good. Because I'm going to be going live over in PressPad.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome
and
back to
not over here.
Coming to you live from Mexico.
So you want to be subbed over there as well. So drop that link to PressPad and
if you remember,
make sure you're subbed up over there. Because if I go live over there, well, you'll want to see me going live over there, not over here. And I won't be live over here. So if you're not subbed to PressPad, then you won't be able to see when I go live over there. And I'm live over there right now, by the way. So gives you a good chance to sub to that channel.
Let's go drive down.
That's live right now. You won't be able to see when I go live over there. And I'm live over there right now. And there I am. I can hear myself talking.
All right, guys, I'm going to take you guys over to the other spot.
And
go along the border wall.
See that.
Bring you guys some coverage of where the cartels cut gaps in the wall for them to... We'll show you the repairs they have done out there. Every time they do a repair out there, guys, it's late. The repairs. So we'll go do that right now. Right here, guys, they're just waiting for the bus. Once the bus gets here,
Al can identify as anything. Don't you know the rules? What? The heck? Oh, I don't have that bot over there, Sable. I don't have a bot set up over there yet. Well, until I'll probably set that link bot up there, Sable, or anybody else over on PressPad. As if I go over there like full time, like where I'm only on that channel, and you know, like we bring more of a audience over there. We have 14 people watching over there, but then, yeah, you're welcome. Then I'll bring a bot over there or set up a bot over there. Because I have to pretty much duplicate my bot that's set up, which is easy enough to do, I think. But I have to actually set up a completely different account to bring a bot over here, because the bot is kind of attached to the channel. And I think I have to go into Nightbot with this channel and, you know, like log in with this channel, and then get the bot set up on PressPad. 18 people watching on PressPad. Let's watch a fascist in real time. Al Munson. Come on, Al. Oh, hang on. That's not the real Al Munson, because it's all lowercase. I do believe. Let me look. I don't know what the real Al Munson's channel looks like, though.
If you're thirsty, Joe will get out.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna go over and look. I see 16 subscribers in one video. Like, you know, like, what kind of a troll is that? You don't even know if that's the real Al Munson or not. Videos, what do you got for videos? One video, Heather Hildreth, The Madness, aka Gabbett. Are you on the, what? Are you on the naughty list? Oh, that's the video of Gabbett, or not G Abbott, I should say. The one where she did a video, commercial or something there. Yeah, I remember seeing that. That's on that channel. Weird. Al, you're weird putting stuff like that on there. Isn't that a dox? Are you doxing somebody? You know, like, to me, that would be a dox, putting up something from the old days on a person just to go, ha ha ha, here's you doing something on a video back in the old days. This is funny. I don't know. Not even the right person. It's not the same Heather. I don't know, Wizzy, what that is. So ban me, tough guy. Well, actually, I did have you banned over in my channel, in Tommy Temper. You were banned, and then I unbanned you. Al. But, you know, you can easily time somebody out if you don't like them, or you don't like what they're saying, for whatever length of time. Oh, and by the way, let's say that you time somebody out for... let me see here. There's that Al Munson there. I'm going to just time you out for a short timeout. 10 seconds, okay? No, I'm going to go for 30 minutes, okay? And I'm going to confirm that. Okay, so that Al Munson dude over there, I just timed out for an hour. And now I'm going to put that person in timeout for 10 seconds and confirm. Okay, so what I'm demonstrating is that you can time somebody out for 24 hours, but then you can change it by going back to them, and then you can time them out for 10 seconds, and then they're right back in there again. Al Munson, are you back in there again? I know I deleted your comments there when I did that, but that's something that YouTube does when you time somebody out. But I think that Al Munson is now back because I only timed him out for 10 seconds. You should be able to type in there again. Anyways, I'm going to go back over to the Tommy Temper channel. So I had to switch my accounts to come over here. which is the only problem with running 2 channels at once. But I don't want to mess up my computer here with all the tabs open and that by having 2 or being over here on PressPad. So I'm going to switch accounts, go back to Tommy Temper from PressPad, go back to Tommy Temper. And I'll be able to go back to
Live stream, we covered the
my channel.
letting everybody in here, taking our next
And let you guys fight over there. But yeah, you know who has a wrench, so somebody with a wrench can time you out, so you gotta be careful what you say.
Yeah.
So what you say will be on the screen for a short time until you get timed out, and then your whatever you said will be on.
They don't.
75 thumbs ups. Thanks a lot for anyone that gave us a thumbs up. Do appreciate that. Lots happening in the chat there. Partabon's in there. Who else is in there? St. Louis X50 in there.
Gotcha. I'm African American. They don't like me.
This is a restream. What I do is I restream other people on the internet. So, yeah, some of what you see is live, some of it is not live. But it's all stuff that... Okay, like on the big screen right here where I'm sitting, this is live right here. And Oreo is live, who just went in the car there. Let's see what he's up to, actually. Bring him on here. But otherwise, the other ones are replays. Civico is a replay, Ann is a replay, and JLR is a replay of him showing stuff out there. Oreo is in the car now. I don't know what he's up to.
His tattoo does say yes, Oreo with a heart.
Doing something there. Out in the back 40 there, on the border. So yeah, we're showing, you know, what the streamers are showing, right? They're out there live, boots on the ground, and we're replaying them here, showing you what's going on, dropping links to the actual. If you want a link drop to who you're seeing, just ask for it, because you're more than welcome to go right to the channel that we're looking at here. In fact, we like to promote the people that we have on the screen here and let you know who they are, where they are, what they are, and to be able to go over there and sub to that channel, because they're the ones that are bringing you the entertainment here. And that's what it's all about, you know, however you want to look at it. We're just you know, nothing more than like CNN or something like that in the real world, where CNN grabs a bunch of content from all over the place and puts it on their screen and you see it. This in particular, though, is kind of border type content here. I don't know if they're going hard over in front of the Scientology building there. Maybe I'll go and look for a feed or something coming from there. Let me see if I can see any of those guys live right now.
Stop at the spot before number 5.
There's another one here, guys, where they have that 911. It has the coordinates.
Wow.
This is number 3.
Oh, I see what's going on. Hang on.
Wrapped up.
So the NGO who runs this here, guys, they are instructed on the other side. They already know that there's about 5 to 6 locations. They tell you there's a blue flag on each one. There you can find water and whatever you need as you walk up.
What else we got in there? CC Reagan, Wizzy's in there, Linda Lou, Carlette Cat, Thorn Rose, Jim, and I heard Partibonza's in there. Tam Tam, big ups everyone. Feline Prowl, Peter Burns, Betty White. Thorn Rose is a real person. Good to hear that. Right side, doing I saw them earlier doing like a religious broadcast. Telescope, big ups. All the way from Jamaica. It's Telescope. Big ups. That's where it comes from. Big ups, mon. Hey, mon. What you doing? What up? What up, mon? Cricket Day. Octopus waving. And Ron Volts. I know I heard something there. We got him as a mod in there. Thanks a lot, Ron. We did that for sure. Thanks a lot for that super chat. Not necessary, but much appreciated. Happy. Looks pretty good. Nobody fighting in the chat, which is good. On that sitting down comment there. I knew somebody would say something on that.
So we're coming up to the next one, guys.
Now, don't forget to put the... Okay, when you stand up to, take a whiz... make sure you lift the toilet seat up, like the part that you sit on. Don't whiz all over that. And then when you're done, put the toilet seat down. That's what the women want you to do, right? Because they come in there like in the middle of the night, where, like no lights on. They didn't even turn on the light switch because they're in such a hurry. And then they'll sit down on the toilet and the seat won't be down. Like, has that ever happened to you? Does that actually happen? Like, it's never happened to me, honestly. Like, I don't really complain whether the seat's up or down or whatever. Most guys, hey, once you're done, who cares where the seat is? But if you're Mr. Nice Guy, well, you put the toilet seat down. What do? What do you do? We're writing a story for the Inquirer magazine, and the inquiring minds want to know, what do you do?
Looking for a
Yeah,
spot.
right.
Took a short video earlier.
Yeah, 12th Man is he's another suspect. 12th Man, you got to clean up your act if you're watching. I wonder how he's doing. He had that problem with his, I forget what it was, kidney or spleen, liver. I forget what it was. It was the pancreas. Was it the pancreas? Pancreatitis. Pancreatitis is kind of has to do with sugar and sugars. Your pancreas. So, I couldn't see if it has something to do with drinking. Pancreas. It's like, where's the connection there? Well, thanks a lot, Telescope. You're helping me out a lot. You know, you're a big help. Mimi, thanks a lot for subbing to the channel. Big ups to you. All the way from Jamaica. Big ups. Nice to see some new people joining the channel. You know, like, hey, we'll give you a big wave out there. If you want to drop a link to your channel, just type the word link in there, and my bot will drop your link on the Tommy Temper Show here. So go ahead. And don't mind Telescope. He's just what's known in the YouTube streets as a poor sport.
See right here. So you put some ball blower down here too. No. That's where they cut it.
It's the real Al Munson troll.
They welded it. Then it has the date.
Al Alt.
They had to do it. All
What do you call it? Fake alt. It's a fake alt Munson. Well, where's Munson? If you're the fake Munson, where's the real Munson? He should be here to defend himself, you know, so that the fake Munson doesn't, overpower his, he should come in here and go, oh, that guy's a fake, ban him or something, like, where's Al? He doesn't even show up anymore. He's like, what's he doing? Working? Maybe he's working in the daytime. Could be. Yeah, exactly. He's an imposter, so don't worry about him.
See through there.
R.I.P. Yeah, what do you mean R.I.P.? It hasn't even gone anywhere. I didn't even do anything with it. It's a channel that's set up, and it's ready to go. Rest in peace. Yeah, Telescope will give it a strike. They didn't put anything on you there with Telescope. No need to strike it. Oh yeah, hang on. Telescope, you got a strike on this channel. Telescope, who's in the channel right here, who's like trying to take out Press Bad channel, my other channel, which you know about. That's the other channel that we're talking about. Go over there and sub up to Press Bad so it doesn't rest in peace. But hang on. Telescope gave me a strike on this channel. Let me go in the back end here and see what that strike deal is here. See where we're at there.
Down here in the backpacks. This was a major hotspot not too long ago.
Okay, dashboard. Back of the channel. Channel violations. Uh-oh, I've got copyright strike. Let me check on it. Oh, strike. I got this strike from a guy who's sitting in the chat right now by the screen name of Telescope. Of course, it says back here, it says content removed by, and then it doesn't say Telescope. It says first name, last name. So there you go. So I know exactly who you are, Telescope. And it says here, expires in, guess how many days? 9 days. 9 days. We're down to 9 days on that strike, Telescope. So no big deal. Don't worry about it. It doesn't really matter. It's going to be over here in a couple of days. So yeah, that'll be cool when that's gone. And then you won't be getting the recognition that you're getting right now. I won't be talking about it. the only time you'll get recognition is when you type in the chat, or once in a while when you go live or something like that. But yeah, I know it's kind of boring when you go live and you play the music and stuff. I hate those channels that you go, oh, they're live. Oh, who is it? Oh, it's Red Squirrel. You go over there and look, and it's like, here, where's my music? Let me play some lame music here. Yeah, okay. Sit there and listen to the music and a logo. Hang on. Let me put on a lame logo or something here. Hang on. Okay. Okay, there you go. Oh yeah, and I'm not even here. You're just listening to the music with some kind of a lame logo. Okay, and like, that's the show. And then you type in the chat. This is it. This is the channel. Hang on. We used to do room raids back in the good old days. Stuff like that. Room raids used to be fun. You got that one there, Queenie. Oh yeah, the one that nobody likes. Don't play that one. Everyone down in the southern states thinks it's a tornado coming. Oh my gosh, we're in trouble. Anyways, you get the idea. Okay, back to the show. Or is it really a show? No, not really. It's just whatever. It is what it is. Hammer! It's hammer time! Big ups, Hammer. Hammer time.
What the dog doing?
That's right. Where's Brett? I haven't seen him around here. He's pretty much unsubbed from me. He said he unsubbed. Brett. He unsubbed. It's like a falling out. Brett went his ways. I went mine. Queenie went her way. I went mine. Everyone is doing their own thing. Northwoods, good to see you. Good to see you in the chat. Northwoods Press.
That's weird. They were telling me it's fine.
No. Racing tonight.
Select an action. You have a strike on your channel that expires in 9 days. Select an action. What action should I select? How about no action? Inaction. By the way, we're up to 4,426 subs. Oh, actually, but my little counter down here is off by a couple. But anyways, we're trying to hit 44. We're getting, like your odometer on your car. Yeah, well, we're trying to hit a total number of subs of 44. Remember, the kind of things that I do is I say, hey, you want to be having goals, set goals, but don't set goals that are like too far in the future. You want to have goals that you can actually attain, and that's one of the goals that I actually have set up for myself, right? the very latest goal is to achieve 4444. I know you guys heard me say that before, and the previous one that we're looking to attain was 4400, which of course we hit that a few days back. But you know, we were kind of wavering up and going up and down, and every day you go up and down a little bit. Some people unsub, they don't like what they see. Other people do sub to you, and you know, it changes, you know, and people go, I'm unsubbing from you because something happened in your channel, and then they see that you made changes or whatever, and then they come back, you know. So it's good. But the actual sub number right now is 4426, and that's great. Got a couple of subs on this stream here. That's good. Some subs on the last stream, and that's a sign that the channel is getting a little bit better because more people are checking us out and subbing to us. So hey, if you just subbed, or if you're just sitting there watching us, hit that sub button. Hit that sub button. I do know, looking at the statistics of the channel after, that about 20% of the people watching are not subbed. So if there's 100 people watching, 20 of you are not subbed. So hey, take that time. I know that if you're watching on a TV or something, you know, that you can't do that. But if you're on some kind of a device like a phone, drop down that chat and hit that bell button and give us a sub and bell us up for notifications when we go live, and that way you can find out more about what we're up to here. We're always doing something different. Always something different. Never the same thing. Like, you know, we were doing some Scientology stuff there the last time I was live. Today we're down at the border. Tomorrow we might be in Washington, D.C. with maybe somebody covering a protest or something like that. But basically the channel here is us showing you what's going on in the world, like you can see here. Like, I know that, you know, some of it is maybe a little bit lame here today or whatever, with me not changing up some of the stuff on the sides there or whatever. But yeah, as far as the main screen here, it's been great because we've got Taco Joe and Oreo, both of them out there at the border, and showing us what it looks like out there and what's going on down there. So yeah, it's pretty good. Be kind to others is the topic of the day. Be kind. Be kind. Don't be, you know, like in the chat there, I can see some stuff going on that's kind of negative, where people are, yeah, it's a fake Al Munson in there, trying to cause some trouble and whatever. So yeah, got a bit of that kind of stuff going on, but basically things are going pretty good. Yeah, not friendly to G Abbott, that Al Munson channel. I noticed that. Kind of weird. Not even the right person. So whoever this Al Munson guy is in the chat, it's not the real Al Munson. This one right here. And you'll notice that it's lowercase Al and Munson. So you're getting some promo. Basically, you're getting promo where we ordinarily wouldn't even be talking about you. And you're, you know, getting that. And we've got a super chat here, by the way. Oh, Oreo and Joe are not live anymore. Okay, so we're going into some repeats here. So thanks a lot for that super chat there, Sexy Grammy. Repeat. Actually, let me see. Let me do a refresh on both of them and see what it comes up with here. Maybe we can get them started from the beginning somewhere there. Hang on. Go with both of them here and see what we can come up with here. Check it out. Check it out. Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm so funny. No, I'm not funny. But I was trying to do a comedy act, though. Remember where I was trying to come up with some jokes for my comedy act? For the thing. I was working on that one night. Haven't done that, but maybe when I'm live at nighttime again, then I'll work on some more jokes on that. And I've got sort of a stand-up comedy act that I've been working on, jokes supplied by you, the audience, basically.
We're over here. I don't know if you guys can see in here at the Lukeville Port of Entry. right here. Again, this is the Lukeville
Wow.
port of entry right here, where folks
Computers.
are at the port of entry. They will be processed by Border Patrol, brought into this country.
Okay. What GCAP? You got anything in mind there that looks interesting that we should put up there? But yeah, I'm at the beginning of the chat here right now. I'm right at the beginning.
You can see them. There's a line of them.
Clone accounts should be banned, says Troy.
You have Border Patrol right here.
Crackers and jam.
I call Joe Biden's
Looks like some kind of a,
They don't even
well,
go
not a
all,
super
go
clone
through
account,
the
but
fence, go through a river.
whatever.
They go right here.
Nuts and
All
crackers,
possible
crackers and jam.
CP1 recipients.
Well, I don't know.
That's where my orchid
Should we
put
be
in
kind to
the,
Brett? Beer guy.
express lane. So folks to come into the United States.
Yeah, I was tied up on StreamYard over there, but I'm okay over here now. I'll just, but thanks a lot for that super chat, Sexy Grammy. Do appreciate that. And I'll be looking in the chat. I'm sitting right in the channel right now, looking in the chat, and I'm not sitting on StreamYard. Abandoned StreamYard for the moment. But what's that? Billy Blue is live, Sunday live chat, Appalachian Trail. Oh yeah, okay. Well, he's doing a Andy desktop Andy, where he's sitting there looking at his chat, I would imagine. Because yeah, I saw him last Sunday. He's been doing that for a while because Billy Blue, he basically travels the world and does stuff like IRL type vlogging. And lately he's been talking about vlogging, walking that Appalachian Trail, which people have done that. Yeah, or talking about traveling, whatever, Thailand travel. Yeah, I don't know what Brett did. Brett didn't do anything, short of he hasn't been around here, which he said that, you know, he didn't like stuff that I was doing with mods and whatever. Okay, good. I didn't, you know, I didn't do stuff that you liked, that you didn't like what I did. So at the end of the day, I did what I did, and we're sitting pretty good here right now. Some people didn't like what happened. Other people watched what happened. And other people like what happened. So I'd rather that we have a calm chat as opposed to people fighting in the chat. Yeah, you know. Well, okay. You know, and I don't have any issues with Brett either, you know, honestly, at the end of the day. Like, I've heard a lot of stuff about him, heard that he's said different things, you know, he's really,
Guys, this is how Biden
he's himself.
chaos is going. He's turning in all the tags right
But,
now.
you know, that being said, the channel is, you know, way more calm when Brett's not here and when Queenie's not here. You're right. Newfie Princess. Keep Brett and Queenie separate. Yeah, exactly. Calm the rhetoric is the best thing. Calm the rhetoric. True, Brett timed people out and gave the reason. He was actually, you know, a pretty good mod when you come right down to it. Like, as far as modding goes, because, yeah, if he did time somebody out, he actually came out there and said, I timed out Christy B because they were being disrespectful to Newfie or whatever, you know. So, yeah, you know, that part of it was okay. But the problem is, this is what the problem is. I'll tell you right now. And I'll use the term just in a generalistic way, okay? Now, you can think what you want, but if you have a toxic mod, that will pull your channel down, because you'll have infighting between the trolls that will come into your channel to fight the toxic mod. And I'm just using that term, toxic mod, and think of it whatever you want. But I'm using it. This is what a toxic mod is. A toxic mod is somebody that has a lot of enemies, okay? And when you have that person that has a lot of enemies as a mod, they bring all of those enemies, not of the channel, not of me, not of mine. Those aren't my enemies. Those are the toxic mod's enemies. Those toxic mod enemies come to the channel. Tell me I'm wrong, okay? Because I've thought about this for a while, you know, because this is what I perceive as being the problem. And the solution, of course, you know what the solution is. But a toxic mod brings the problems to the channel by way of the trolls that are attacking the toxic mod. And it ends up being a big shit show. It being, it's a shit show between the attacking that's going on, and then the toxic mod being attacked in the chat does what they know best, which is to time out the person that's attacking them, right? And then I see that, and then the person that gets timed out gets pissed off and starts yelling and screaming and going, "Why are you timing me out? You're timing me out." And it's like tit for tat, time out, yell, time out, yell, time out. You know, you're an idiot, time out, time out, time out, time out. Until finally I take notice and I go, "What's going on here? Okay, I'm going to have to, remove you as a mod in order to stop that from happening. Because what else can you do? You can't do anything else. I can't, what else can you do? You know what I mean? So I end up doing what I don't want to do, really, honestly, because I don't want to do that. I don't want to remove anybody as a mod. But in order to keep civility and, things at a nice level where nobody is fighting, sure, we don't mind a little bit of low-level name calling or whatever, or like right now, right, Frosty, where you're going absolutely full of crap or whatever. Not a problem. Not a problem. But it's when it happens, and then I have to do something about it, or the channel owner has to do something about it. And that's what it is. So the term, I use it, and it's a terrible term when I say toxic mod. It's a terrible term, but if you're a toxic mod that has a lot of people attacking you, then you end up bringing that attacking to the channel, and it ends up being everything that happens in the channel. Every time you go live, it's nothing but attacking going on in the chat. And it really, to me, lowers the level of being able to just have a fun time. You know what I mean? Like, it's not fun anymore. It's like a bunch of attacking going on. And really, all we want to do is just have fun. So let's have fun. And don't worry about attacking and stuff. Okay? Let's have fun. That's what it's all about. Fun. Yeah. And yeah, it's, at the end of the day, it's my channel. But hey, regardless, and if you were a mod and you're not a mod now, and that goes for Daisy, is not a mod, or 12th Man, or, lots of people have been mods here and they're not mods now. Even Newfie, right? Just coming to mind. And, you know, I don't like that. I would rather that people stay as mods. But if things happen that cause, you know, mod status to be removed, for Newfie, there was no real reason other than I was just plain downsizing and just making sure I didn't have too many mods at one time. But that's where we're at right now. Right now, we're sitting pretty. The mods are the way they are, and things are going well. And, you know, if I see where there's going to be more attacking happening of a mod, well, then I'll remove that mod. So that's, you know, Ron, I'm talking to you when I say that, because you're probably somebody that is a mod right now that, you know, could potentially get attacked by people. And watch, now that I'm talking about this, watch the trolls go crazy. And then Ron will have to time people out, and then he'll get his wrench removed. Oh no. Will it happen? I don't know. Who knows? Could happen. We'll see. Anyways, let me go out and find some other entertainment here. Hang on. See who's doing what out there. That might be interesting, because we can find something else. Did this one have audio? I don't think there's audio in that. Be kind to others. I know, Frosty, that you don't agree with anything that I've said, but it is what it is. Oops. That blade hit me in the face. Get that thing out of here. Let's bring our other audio in here. Hang on. Let's get to JLR in here.
So I'm assuming that's probably what was the theory of having this little hotel here. No, it's safe around here. It's cool. I don't feel unsafe around here. Plus, we're back up on the main road now.
GCAP, you were looking at a few feeds there earlier. Was there anything that you saw that looks interesting that we should be looking at? If you have a good link, drop it.
And here it is. If you want to,
I owe you an apology, and I'm lying through your teeth, through my teeth.
Why?
I don't know that I owe you an apology, Brett. For for
Other
what?
than that,
You
nothing out
you
here.
have to, got to be more
Nothing out here
into
at all.
you talking to me type thing. But I understand that you're mad.
And there's Mexico, folks. Come right in. So just to show you real quick, there's nothing on the opposite side. We'll go over here.
True, Susan. At least Brett is honest with his feelings. He is. He's honest. You're true. That's true.
So
that's
once
true.
you get onto this
I don't,
side, the west side, there's nothing.
Save
It just
Israel.
turns into,
Everyone owes Brett an apology.
Gravel.
Well,
and behind this mountain,
it's a
here,
tough call with everything.
If you were going to come here and look for the migrants,
I was getting sick and tired of what was going on.
you have to go
Like, you know, everyone goes, well, yeah, you're all about drama, Tommy Temper Show. There's only people watching the channel because of drama.
There's some big campgrounds.
And, you know, I agree that drama drives numbers. There's no doubt about that. But I don't like having drama just in order to have people watching. I don't want that. I'd rather have no drama, or just you're always going to have a little bit of drama. It's YouTube. I expect that. I expect a little bit of drama. But when the drama gets to be overwhelming, it takes over from the video, right? And the channel should be about the video, not about the chat. The chat should be secondary to the video. And you can't have the chat being so toxic that it becomes the channel.
That's interesting, like a border patrol,
if that makes sense.
Van and police.
Only a Mr. Bill.
I don't know if that's local police. I don't know if they have a police here. But this is on the opposite
Jack
side,
Smith.
So
breaker.
once you get out there, there's nothing.
No drama. Take your drama to channel 19, good buddy.
Oh, that's old. Look at that. So yeah.
Yeah, where's Telescope now? 9 days on that strike. You still want me to pay you to get rid of that strike?
Some information. If you plan on coming down,
Telescope. What do you want now? How much money do you want now? 9 days left. You better work on those other 2 strikes.
Maybe even put some shorts on because the temperature has warmed up.
Feisty women and sensitive men. Yeah.
So, JLR investigates.
Misogyny.
If you're new to the channel, welcome. Consider being a member too. Your membership helps me.
Most people don't even know what that means.
And, share what exists. We are covering the border situation. I might not go farther than.
I shouldn't say most.
And then start shooting back.
A lot.
I go back to Hakumba. So, let me know what you think. I'll be reading the comments. Thanks for watching, everyone. And
remember, I over-exaggerate sometimes. Oh, looks like his feed is going on this one. Hang on.
Good day, everyone. Good evening. Good morning, wherever you're at. We have a lot of people that watch from around the world. You got to see something interesting.
This one here was actually pretty good.
Be safe.
And earlier today. But we got to find some more feeds. There's no doubt about this. Okay, we'll check those links that are being dropped.
Good morning, everybody.
By GGAB.
I'm going to go ahead and push this around. There we go.
Okay, yeah, that Scientology one there, we'll see if we can bring that up here. Looks pretty good.
The wind is going to be very strong. I think it's 28 and feels like 20. So we are not going to the...
Ooh, I got to add that one into my system here. Hang on.
State Park. This is like an
HIJ.
across the street from the state park. So we're going to just start here.
JAS.
Everybody's kind of getting lined up.
PQRS.
Start here and Convoy down to the Veterans Home. I think it's about 14 miles. We're waiting for Holly. She's supposed to be joining us. And behind us, we've got Elf, Summer Bee, of course, we've got Cliff Carroll. They've got the big rig there. There's Jay's rig. He's got his flag a-flying. And here comes Penny. Penny's getting in her car. I'm not sure who just passed us. That looks like Elf. So as soon as they all get out here, we're going to load up. Morning, Christy. Thank you, Christy.
Okay, that's a new one for me. Let me sub up to that. That Haripo Halisens. No, Hali. No. Hazha, the god. That's 333.
Shut it down all the way. Waited a few seconds.
It's like, come on. I'm trying to tax my ability to say stuff.
So it's pretty.
Ability to read.
If you don't laugh, what would you do?
Okay. Let's see. Which one are we going to?
Jay is like totally flagged up, and I guess I better get
Okay, we'll go with Civico. Bottom left. Bring this in here. It's the J, weird name.
See, we got Plumber B's truck back there. Good morning. And we got Al.
Josiah, the god, is who it is.
Ready to go. Breathe and J6er. There's Carol. Morning, Carol.
Okay, so this is out on the strip there.
Wow.
I'm not sure what street that is, but it's a Scientology thing.
How did the van just disappear that fast, guys? How did the van just disappear that fast? Was that a whole distraction?
Oh, you kind of went dead there for a bit. So, let's see. Let me look for some more links there. Master Grifter is live doing something. Let me see what Master Grifter's up to.
I don't know why that just went out. Sorry about that, guys. I had to reconnect. You're good. You're good.
We have fun on there at night.
Guys, they're paying whole tweakers. They're paying whole tweakers to distract people at Scientology now. Of course, never that, guys. I zoomed in on them. Like, look, I zoomed in on them. I'm watching, guys. I got a clear view of my surroundings. Is this lady about to go into the Scientology building? Good, good, good. I'm like, dang, is she about to go into the Scientology building too? Are you serious? Yo.
Got Maverick Multimedia. Hang on a second here. Let's see what he's up to.
Guys, Cameron is asking me. I don't want to click out, guys, and ruin the live stream. Cameron is asking me if I'm still at the blue building. Tell Cam to come to the blue building. Tell Cam. Can everybody tell Cam right now? Josiah's at the blue building. Josiah's at the blue building. I need people to tell Cameron I'm at the blue building. Cameron's trying to pull up.
Okay. So we got Maverick Multimedia that is live now as well.
I just now had to message him really fast. I messaged him. I just now messaged him.
I'll see what he's talking about here.
He just now sent a message. I just now messaged him. No worries, no worries, no worries. Yeah, LA Cam. I just now messaged him. No worries, guys. No worries. Just messaged him. Josiah's on fire. We love it. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. You're lagging, guys. I'm sorry. I had to just close out really fast. That was a whole tweaker right there. Why is this van coming back? Guys, what is with this van? He's made like 4 or 5. Bro, I'm about to ask this van what's going on. Because this van has just made 3 or 4 loops right now. 3, 4 loops this van has just done. The same van, guys. Same van with the guy with the dog. Like, what in the world? Maybe he's a Scientologist. You guys think he's a Scientologist? People are careful. You're just one guy, guys. I'm one guy with all this energy, guys. Hi, security guard. I wanted to serenade you again today. I wanted to sing to you. Look at this van. This van is interesting, guys. Let's see what's up. I'm very curious. Is it a spy van?
Inside the Hamas tunnels is what
How's
this
it going?
is slated as. What he's talking about with the flags up in the corner there. Let's see. Let's take a quick listen.
They do it at different locations and stuff like
It's
that.
Maverick Multimedia.
Sometimes event like there was just a
Support for our campaign and for our cause. She's not only a great wife and mother, she's a great American who cares deeply about the future of the country that our kids will inherit. Our kids have seen and done a lot on the trail, from playing on the famed Field of Dreams baseball site in Iowa to making their first snowman in New Hampshire. They are one of the reasons we fight so hard for what we believe in. Winston Churchill once remarked that success is not final, failure is not fatal, it is the courage to continue that counts. While this campaign has ended, the mission continues. Down here in Florida, we will continue to show the country how to lead. Thank you, and God bless.
So, was that DeSantis? So, there you hear from him endorsing Praxis. Wow, I didn't know he unsubbed. He must have unsubbed when I booted Ron as a mod. So now Praxis is back again. Ron's back and Praxis is back. So if you're going to run a show, turn your mic on is the basic best, bit of advice that I would give you. That way people can hear what you're talking about. Anyways, I think that was DeSantis.
My microphone was muted there, folks. So
there
Nikki Haley is now really the last person standing.
Nikki Haley. Okay, so
really
Nikki, I don't know. I'm not following any of this. Nikki must be Republican against Trump.
Is
that what the deal is?
Ambassador to the United Nations, Nikki Haley, and Donald Trump. But I don't even know how serious this battle is now. It's getting kind of nasty, as politics tends to these days, especially with Donald Trump. Have you noticed what he's calling Nikki Haley? He's calling her bird brain.
Bird brain.
It's so juvenile and yet so effective. It really, truly is.
Mayhem. It is,
he
yeah.
calls her bird brain.
He calls the left the radical
Nikki
left.
Haley,
radical left. It sticks.
The announcement
I'm using it too. Hey, where's Munson?
Just a short time ago.
Telescope. Radical left.
Announcing that he is out. And as I said, you could kind of see what I mean about his endorsement. It's not a complete endorsement. It's like, I've disagreed with Trump on this, and I've just, and what we really need is a leader like close. Me. So I don't know if there are sour grapes there or what that is exactly, but he said, I signed an agreement to endorse the Republican nominee, so that's what I'm doing. But
you think Haley's a rhino?
So yeah. DeSantis will not be
a Democrat in
for sure.
Republican
and
clothing.
Nikki Haley won't be the nominee either. But here's her response to DeSantis's announcement just moments ago.
You're gonna win. Now, we just heard that Ron DeSantis has dropped out of the race.
Poor Cam. Oh, poor Cam. Taco pizza. That'd be a good one. Trump confusing Haley with Pelosi, who was hysterical. That'd be funny.
Having said that, it's now one fella and one lady left.
What? You made potato broccoli soup. Brett will be happy to hear that. We always keep on getting broccoli in there. What's up?
Except for this one. And this comes down to, what do you want? Do you want more of the same, or do you want something new? Do you want to go back to a country where they decide who's a good person, who's a bad person, who's the right person, who's the wrong person?
Well, if you sub to a channel,
do you want to come together as Americans?
Then at least you can look at your subs list to see who's live.
Our economy back on track. We're going to get our kids reading again and go back to the basics in education.
Frozen
We're going to
pizzas.
secure our border.
Yeah, actually, the cheap $5 frozen pizza, $10 for 2 frozen pizzas is a good deal.
And we are going to have a strong
They're pretty big
America that
ones.
we can all be
Pepperoni.
proud of.
And you can
That's
add
our
yours,
goal.
add some
That's
stuff
what
to
we're
them
doing.
to make them really good.
2 days until New Hampshire goes to the polls. And we're going to make sure that we fight
I actually
all
add
the
more
way until the last
stuff to the
second.
pizza, you know,
And what
like
the people of New Hampshire should know is when we win
green peppers,
the
stuff like that.
presidency in this country, I
More
will do
meat,
everything
more
I can
cheese.
to prove to you that you made the right decision.
Make it into you
But for
know,
now,
super
I'll leave
pizza.
you with this. May the best woman win.
Whoa, may the best woman win. That's his competition, eh?
Okay, let's pull that down. Very interesting.
Watching Maverick News here. Thanks a lot.
So, just
for
getting some other messages coming in from folks.
providing
here.
that feed for us, Maverick.
So the question now is, will Nikki Haley be able to mount any kind of a serious
And
challenge
thanks for
to
dropping that
Trump?
link
And,
there, GGAP,
we're
to
heading into New Hampshire here
the
now.
feed that we're watching. Appreciate that.
I think it's like
of course,
over.
posted a short.
I really do. I think it was over in Iowa, as I said. I think DeSantis has made the right decision. And I think I've got some video here of Trump arriving back in New Hampshire tonight, just a short time ago. Let me just cue this up for you. New
You're
video
watching
of
KMC.
Trump coming in. Here it is. I'd say hot off the press, but it's hot through the net tonight. There's a still. Where'd we go with that?
Well, we knew you'd pick up on that, Sandy. It's like
losing track
every
of my
little
tabs,
mistake.
folks.
Look. But on the other hand, it's like, look.
Here we go.
Biden fell down the stairs, you know, and you're going like,
Okay,
yeah, big
here's
deal.
Donald Trump arriving in New Hampshire.
New Hampshire. Let's see who's over there. Well, both parties are about winning. And I'm sure both parties would profess that they're
still lots of
they're
support there,
about the
man.
country, saving the country.
What can I say? It's just
She's far behind in her own state.
It's-
That's not good.
it's bigger than Trudeau mania ever was. And I'd say the MAGA people are way more passionate as well.
Noodles.
There's more footage of Trump on his way to Rochester.
Panels are toxic. Noodles. Panels are very toxic. You know, like when I have panels, that's when people come on, and that's when all hell breaks loose. And then it's like fighting and yelling and name calling and oh my God. And yeah, sometimes I'm sitting there stone faced. I'm like, I don't really want to even participate in this, you know. But yeah, be doing a panel. Usually a panel is like a late night
Life
thing,
in a fishbowl.
You know? When everyone's
Everywhere
drinking
you go,
and,
you need
getting
to have
mad at each other.
that kind of protection. Isn't that amazing? What kind of life is that? As much as somebody has power, I think when you live like that, it is a sacrifice as well. Just regardless, you know, of doesn't matter where you're at on the political spectrum.
Yeah, nice to
It's
see you,
just,
Noodles. I saw you live. Hey, I saw you painting
reality,
there
you know?
today. I just thumbnailed over you because I was just looking for people to put up
And
here.
here's
and
another
whatever.
clip. I don't know if
Gotta
this
be,
is a clip with the caption saying that President Trump has now retired the name De Sanctimonious. Just I'll run this to see if there's anything of
Gangster
value
Granny.
in this or not.
Ooh, Praxis. You're not bugging. She gets
these
bugged
names
real
that he
easy.
comes
You
up
say
with-
anything about Gangster Granny, she
Again, it's
flips
just
right out.
So juvenile.
And it's like,
and yet
you know,
so
I'm going to fart
effective.
all the way to the bathroom.
All right, here's Trump.
I said that name is okay. He just said, will I be using the name Ron?
Uh-oh. Camel Worms, you got banned over in Daisy's chat.
That's funny.
Yeah, that was a little mistake. Slightly offended.
I guess Biden has a new campaign ad up as well, and he's using Nikki Haley in it. And can someone please explain, like, am I missing something here on this clip that is now going around of Nikki Haley saying she was teased for being brown? I honestly, I don't quite understand it, so I'm going to run this for you. I don't quite get it.
She is sexy, Grammy. You know,
was,
I say the odd thing
NBC.
about her just because she does get kind of
Let's listen to this.
pissed off easy.
Somebody can help me out in the chat.
But, you know, I don't say anything mean about her.
Indian family.
I leave it to everyone else.
Small southern girl. I was teased every day for being brown. So anyone that wants to question it can go back and look at what I've said on how hard it was to grow up in the deep South as a brown girl. Anybody can look at my record and see when Walter Scott was shot down by a dirty cop, how I made sure that the Walter Scott family didn't suffer because we put the first body camera bill in the country in place. Anybody can look at the fact that when we had 9 amazing souls die in Mother Emanuel Church, I did something that no Republican or Democrat ever wanted to touch, which was call for the Confederate flag to come down because it would take 2/3 of the House and Senate and was an impossible feat. I don't know what you're implying with that, but what I will tell you is saying that I had black friends is a source of pride. Saying that I had white friends is a source of pride. If you want to know what it was like growing up, I was disqualified from a beauty pageant because I wasn't white or black, because they didn't know where to put me. So look, I know the hardships, the pain that come with racism. It's the reason that I fight bullies every day when it comes to racism, anti-Semitism, or hate, and I always will. If I didn't mention slavery on that day, it's because that's an automatic. There's always been, the Civil War's always been known about slavery.
Interesting again. Politics. Word games.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. I think we
agendas.
Probably,
she's a man. Does she ever have an agenda? Or a lot of similar agendas there.
But
people are on those kind of things.
Last thing we should show you. This is Trump putting to bed, I think for good, the rumors that his running mate might be Nikki Haley. Not a chance.
I don't know. It's like, what? You got to make
Trump.
Rules to make people nicer?
If you have any doubts.
It's kind of hard to do.
She is not presidential timber. Now, when I say that, that probably means that she's not going to be chosen as the vice president. You know, you can go. No, you can go and you can say certain things, you know, I don't like them and blah, 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 and this. But when you say certain things, it sort of takes them out of play, right? I can't say she's not of the timber to be a vice, and then say, ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to announce that I've picked. Do you understand? But that's the way it is, okay? Tell it like it is. Tell it like it is. She is.
And somebody's out in the audience shouting, you know, who is going to be the BP? Well, there are a lot of rumors going around that it might be Tucker Carlson.
Well, yeah, this is a
I'm going to say
Canadian
right now,
channel, but
no.
Hey, I don't mind people supporting anybody in
my
here.
My prediction is it won't be Tucker Carlson.
Type what you like.
The
I know that
odds are
Hammer
pretty
is a
good in my
Trump
favor,
supporter,
really,
though.
because that leaves a whole world of other human beings that
And same thing with GGAB.
or at least Americans, that he could select for his running mate. I don't think it will be Tucker Carlson. and I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me.
Burn the
especially
boats.
given
No, never heard of that.
all the posts
McGregor.
that are online today.
Mayweather.
Saying that it's gonna be
McGregor,
Tucker
Mayweather.
Carlson. Tucker
Boxing.
Carlson is valuable to Trump right where he is
Boxing fan
as
there.
a media
Thanks a lot for subbing.
pundit,
Big ups.
commentator, supporter even. He's on the conservative side, anti-establishment.
I don't know anything about that.
anti-elite
Never heard
side.
that.
So yeah, he needs Tucker Carlson right where he is. I think he's more valuable to Trump.
Big ups there,
over there with
McGregor
his
or
program
Mayweather,
on X and all
for
the
giving
followers
us a
he
sub
has.
there.
So I don't think
Thanks a
Trump
lot.
would tap
Nice to see
him
you.
for that position. He would lose the media presence that Tucker Carlson provides. So I don't think that will be where he goes. Plus, if you go back,
Nimrod.
you don't have to go too far to see that in the past, Tucker Carlson has actually come out with, there were private recordings of Tucker Carlson saying he didn't even like Trump.
General
You
Flynn.
may recall that those recordings came out when he was fired from Fox. So I don't think Trump will forget that. I think the public probably has, because in general, the public's memory collectively is pretty
I know a fair
short.
amount,
Public
but
is fickle.
you know what? I'm
People
not
don't remember
watching
a lot
the
of
news
things
every night,
from even
right?
just a
I
short
can't
time
do
ago.
that.
No,
I
don't
can't
think it
watch
will
the
be
news. So anything that I find out about what's
possible
going
it
on
will
is
be
kind
him,
of
but I don't think it will
YouTube,
be
internet,
personally.
Facebook,
Trump did come
whatever.
out and said
Odd
the
bit of
other
watching
day
news. Odd bit.
whoever he picks, it probably won't come as much of a surprise to people.
But I do know that Tucker Carlson is
I
in
think I have a
Edmonton
clip of him saying it here handy. If you give me just
right
a
now,
moment, I can
because
probably
there's
find it
tickets
for
being
you.
for sale and whatever. But he's coming to my city here, Edmonton. Tucker Carlson, to give some sort of
Yeah,
a
we are
show.
going to have
I don't know how much the tickets
guest
are,
on
like
the
a couple
program
$100
in
a
little
piece or
while,
something.
talking about kind of a.
But
it is
Tucker
kind of
Carlson is doing a
local
traveling
issue
road
here,
show.
but it's really becoming an international embarrassment for
And
this
he knows where
community.
the conservatives
We talked
live
about it the
in
other
Canada.
night, and I have a special guest who will join us to talk about this. And it's an example of the
I should
kind of
actually
challenges that
get a
communities
ticket and go
across
there and stream it.
Canada and the
But
United States
won't be able to
face
see it.
on a regular basis these days. And it
Vivek.
also gives you an example of the same kind of challenges we're facing
Vivek
at the
gonna
federal,
be,
provincial, state levels. with
Vice President?
the ruling elite class. So you're not going to want to miss it. Yeah, here we go. Here's the clip with Trump talking about who his VP pick might be. This goes back to Iowa.
Who would be in the running for vice president?
Well, I can't tell you that really. I mean, I know who it's going to be.
Give us a hint.
We'll do another show sometime.
Well, what about any of the people who you've run against? Would you be open to mending fences with any of them?
I will. I've already started like Christie better.
Christie for vice president?
I don't see it. That would be an upset. Christie for vice president.
You know,
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to announce.
I do want to get to this other question.
Yeah, he says in the end, it won't really come as much of a surprise to people. So I don't know. That kind of narrows it down a bit, but still cryptic. Don't really know.
Jalapeno,
All right, let's take a
pepperoni,
quick
and
break. When we come
mushroom.
back, we'll move on to
Top
other
man.
news. And now, here is our Beach Boys Good Vibrations show transition.
Feel the vibrations.
Whoa, I can feel it. I can
Our
feel the
quest
bass.
continues.
Headphones. Look out! Look out! Here, I'll add in a few sound effects. Okay.
The truth is out there.
Ooh. $250 per seat. To see Tucker.
We are
High heels didn't work.
Mavericks.
Hello? Who is it? traveling circus. More like it.
How about one more?
That's funny.
Fighting the Great Reset.
Yeah, that one wasn't enough. We need another Maverick commercial. We're watching Maverick here, by the way. Thanks a lot. I hope he doesn't mind me restreaming him here. He's a good guy. Needs more people watching over on his channel there, so make sure you click and sub up while we sit through the commercial part here and get zamboozled.
Maverick News. The antivirus programs for your mind.
Better not get a strike. Talking about a virus.
We have footage inside these Hamas-built tunnels in Gaza, released by the Israeli military. Man, they are extensive. Let's take a look at this together. Everyone can make their own assessment.
What? Tunnels?
This is...
I guess if there's a war going on, there's going to be tunnels and stuff
tonight
there.
Saying that...
Who's that over on Facebook?
They've uncovered prison cells in this, what they're calling a Hamas tunnel network.
Louis on Facebook knows about Rick, apparently. Oh, we're not going to say bad stuff about Rick. Rick is okay. Rick Walker calls police on his guests. He sucks turtle dick. I don't think he likes Trudeau, by the way. But no, he's, we're restreaming him here, so we're not going to say bad stuff about Rick.
On
he's okay.
Friday, as they went down there with Israeli troops into the basement of a house and then into a dark, dark tunnel that just went on and on and on and on. Now, each cell had a caged door that could be locked from the outside.
I thought Rick used to work for the mainstream media,
such as a sink, toilet,
doing something
and a shower,
with news.
Although none had running water.
Reporter.
Now, Rear Admiral Danielle Hagari, an IDF spokesperson, expressed that the conditions were saying it's dark, it's hot, it's wet, it's lonely. There's no daylight. You lose your sense of direction, the sense of time.
Sandy,
Israeli
I was
authorities
surprised
claim to have
myself.
Found hair and other DNA evidence confirming the presence of hostages in these cells. I believe there are still about 130 hostages still in custody, still incarcerated in secret locations. The layout of the compound reportedly matched descriptions given by hostages released in late November.
That's
IDF
funny,
released
ski slopes.
photos alleging they were children's drawings discovered at the site.
You figured out a good use for that
created by child hostages
GPT
during their captivity. So they had children down in these tunnels, apparently. That's what's being reported.
And how to get it to
As of
write
now, it's
that
reported
little paragraph.
Between 105 and 130
cool.
hostages are believed to still be in captivity in the Gaza Strip, while the bodies of 27 others have been discovered, according to, again, the Israeli military. On a slightly positive note, 110 hostages have been successfully returned to Israel and other countries. It isn't just Israelis that they took as hostages.
So you know
So this
him
whole
from
situation
another
remains tense.
source
Let's
there,
go to the video.
from when he was working for
Show
mainstream.
you what it looks like down in these tunnels. So
Well,
as I say,
he's
some of this is
trying
now circulating
hard to do
on
his
social
thing,
media, released out to the public, and
on his own here,
originally on
with his own
Friday, they did invite
I watch Rick once in a while.
an
You know,
NBC
like I don't,
journalist.
I have to see him live pretty much.
Be accompanied
When I see
down
him live,
into these
I'll
tunnels
watch him if I'm not doing anything
to
else.
see exactly
because he actually has some
what
pretty
they
good
wanted to
shows
show
on.
him. So here's a look inside.
That's the tunnel.
You know, the thing is, like, how do you build something like this and keep it a secret? I don't think you do. I think that, like, this is this is a major undertaking. You don't just build something like this with a pickaxe and a shovel. And this takes a lot of money, a lot of resources. You can see they have.
He's got
cables running
$3.99
down through
watching
there
on Rumble. Yeah.
for power
See,
and communication.
he's got different formats there with his. He's more of
Walls,
a
the
news
ceiling
program,
lined.
right?
This is like tunneling for some sort of a mining operation from what I'm seeing. It's probably similar kinds of techniques, but I'm no expert in tunneling, that's for sure. Look how far this goes, and this is sped up video, obviously. Now we're into an area where there's some articles scattered on the floor.
Well, Trump's getting to know
Getting into the
Christie.
area close to where these
Isn't that what he said?
cells, prison cells,
Getting to
were
like Christie again.
constructed. We'll get the
Again,
look
or
inside
whatever.
in a moment.
Who knows? Doesn't sound positive. I don't know.
And they are extensive. And you've seen the video, too, of many of
By
these
the way, Louis, I'm over
networks
here
of
on
tunnels
YouTube.
being destroyed.
If you come over to YouTube, you'll
The
see that's where everyone
surface
is
level
watching.
video of the
And that's where all the
explosions
chat is happening over here. So
using-
come over to YouTube, Louis. Louis Cornelius Fast.
really powerful munitions.
Come onto YouTube and search for Tommy Temperate, and you'll find me. We're live right now.
And here you go. So this is some sort of a kitchen setup. Now, they don't really have plumbing down here,
Maybe we'll see Cornelius in the chat here.
but they do. It
Or
looks like
whatever
at
his
times
screen
they've
name
been
is on
bringing
YouTube.
water down into these tunnels.
But in
to
order to
service
chat on YouTube,
these
you have to have a
makeshift
YouTube account.
washroom and shower facilities.
I don't know, CNA. There
Deep,
should be
deep,
one.
deep down
Just
we go
for
again.
the country. They should have a debate. You know, I'd like to see it. Everyone would like to see that. But you never know. They might be, oh, I'm going to,
kinda
I'm
creepy,
better
really.
than him, so I'm not even going to bother. Because Trump would
very, very creepy.
beat
It's
Biden.
just,
You know that. If there was a debate.
You know, I guess it's hot down there. The air
But,
is very stale.
you know.
And there's
Remember, they debated
a prison
before.
cell.
Where's the Trump debate? Hang on. We'll let you hear it before the last one.
And again, everything lined with tiling. And it isn't clear.
I'm not going to answer the question.
How
I'm
the
going to answer
plumbing
that
works.
question.
It isn't really plumbing. I guess they were bringing water down to service. I don't know how they set that stuff up, but
That was the last time they got together, Trump and Biden.
I guess they were holding both adults and children down here. That's what they're reporting. Big fans, just consumer grade fans on stands to make
Yeah,
the
but
air
younger
move
people
down.
don't have the experience to be able to make judgments to run the country. What, do you want a 20-year-old person running the country? 30-year-old person? Even 40 is, cutting
Another
it.
cell.
I think that, if the person is like over 40, they probably have
And
more
wherever these other
experience.
hostages are being held, it's
But, everyone in the
clear.
world is going to debate me
Tonight.
trying to say something like that. Hang on, I need to turn some light on in here. Stand by.
So again, this footage released by the
Light,
Israeli
light, where are
Defense
you?
Forces. We're down deep, and it spreads out all over Gaza. I mean, this is just one series of tunnels. They have these things all over the place. It's an
Wow.
underground city, is really what it is.
Crazy.
Beyond extensive. Huge undertaking.
Well, I think everyone wants that brought to light and
because
investigated,
NBC
and
was the first to
charges laid if they find
access
anything.
to this.
Why aren't there
I'm just going
charges?
to run a very, very short.
I want to
clip
see charges
from
against Biden and Hunter.
their report.
Government is so corrupt. That in itself,
And it
right
was,
there, points to massive corruption
Sanchez,
all
who
throughout
I
various
believe
levels
is a
of government.
reporter.
Tam. You know what I mean? Like
I
where?
picked this up about
Why
halfway through
hasn't
his
there been
report,
any
just to give you a
charges?
little highlight. You might want to go and
And the reason
see
is
his
because
entire
you've got people in the
entire
Justice Department or
report.
wherever
Here he is.
that are preventing that from happening.
When the last time water worked.
Somebody somewhere is saying, whoa, let's protect Hunter and Biden. And that happens. Do you think that could happen?
I think we have testimonies of hostages that verify this compound.
Like, really? We want to see, the average person wants to see justice and just to see everyone treated fairly and the same. But I think that Biden and Hunter are not being treated fairly. And to that extent, neither is Trump. Right? Trump is being treated unfairly, and Biden and Hunter are being treated overly fairly. So that's like massive injustice right there, just by what we see and that's on the surface. That's what we see, right? We see that, but how much other corruption is there all throughout government that's being covered up in the same manner? It's like systemic.
Even memories, we can't get anything out, he says. So much suffering,
Which is not good.
And below ground.
Yeah, exactly, Linda Lou. How much is Biden's son made off of all of those other countries that they got involved with?
Suffering, tragedy, all the way around. And no end in sight. Tonight. And again, here's some video of these tunnel networks being destroyed. And this gives you a sense of scale, how far-reaching these Hamas tunnels go.
Wow, that's them blowing them up.
Like
Holy,
that.
Look at that. That's all tunnels underneath there. Being blown up from underground.
Miles and miles and miles, and that's just one section. Again, the money, the resources that would be needed to do that kind of stuff.
Crazy.
That's extensive, serious. And we have more. Here's more footage of tunnels being blown to kingdom come.
All kind of reasons why nothing's happening.
Oh.
Either that or else the Biden Hunter, evidence and or stuff that's being brought to light is all fake.
Has polarized people.
Maybe Biden and Hunter did not do anything wrong.
I've seen.
I don't know. There's always that possibility.
Except maybe.
You never know. If charges are brought and it goes to court, that's the only way that my mind will think that that's cleared, Unfortunately or fortunately.
Now, there's an organization called UNRWA, and they have the responsibility through the United Nations to support Palestinian refugees. They have come under criticism, actually had been criticized even before October 7th, for being a little too cozy with Hamas. They've been accused of actually providing aid support for Hamas rather than simply providing support for refugees. When asked about
it seems to me that all
these tunnels, these officials of UNRWA are saying that they had no idea these things are being built, and yet they're in there all the time. They work very closely with Hamas. They work very closely with the Palestinian people in Gaza, and they're saying that they had no idea these tunnels are even being built. Listen to this clip.
Go over to Maverick.
I find this honestly,
give him a thumbs
folks,
up.
A little bit hard to
Absolutely.
believe.
I was just wondering, given the UN's big role in Gaza, UNRWA, the role it's played in humanitarian efforts, has there ever been any indication to the UN?
He does
that
research and produces the shows.
tunnels
He
are
does
being
too.
built
Yeah, I'm
under the
watching it
city?
here, and like he has this stuff backed up.
Not to us. I mean,
the topics backed up.
Seems to me that all
and
this
actually he's doing a
infrastructure
pretty good show
was
here.
built,
yeah, like I don't want to just
in a
sit here
highly
and it
secretive
was,
way. I mean, it
you
just-
know,
I see it as
GGAP brought
as
the
an
link up here.
observer. So, I mean,
We like to watch a bit of what the guy's
to think
up
that
to,
the UN had
and
any
give him a link drop, whatever. But yeah, go over to his channel and watch the rest of this if you want. Good
any
point,
information
Catamus Rex.
about
I just
those
don't want
operations, I
to
think
sit here
is,
and watch what he's doing. And I was kind of
no is
thinking that
clearly
we're
the answer to that.
watching this kind of long, or for a long time.
Look, bro. There was this tweaker
Let's
that
go
was
back
over on their
to
property.
the outside entertainment.
Over on their property. I recorded.
See
He
what's
picked up a
happening.
bottle like he was about to throw it at my
Yo,
head.
yo,
so I
yo.
just backed off. I backed off.
The projectors and put sucks under Scientology.
Nah, for real. We need. I'm about to
Okay,
get me
these
a
are the
flag.
guys that are against Scientology. They're the
Guys, I'm gonna get an "It's a Cult" flag and I'm gonna put it in my hair. I'm gonna have an "It's a Cult" flag and I'm gonna have it put it. I'm
okay.
gonna have it in my hair.
Sounds good to me.
So I'm out here doing that.
Driving so we can make a flag and then we can put it on top of his car. And
Oh,
drive
that would be dope as fuck. I'll ask him.
Then we could go
I'll ask
and
him.
get the fucking cult and go around on the block.
Go into Osho and pretend you are interested. No, guys, they won't let me in. They already know who I am now. My account has gotten too much notoriety now. They already know who I am. I can't do that no more. You and Solomon are funny as fuck. Thank you, thank you. They don't even have Sunday services. I think that's weird. That's what I'm saying. They did that. They also you know that little crack we could see through on the Hollywood building? They closed that up as well.
Oh, here's the Scientologist.
Are you a Scientologist, sir? Can we ask you a few questions about Scientology?
Nope.
What do you think about Danny Masterson? Do you think he should have been charged? I'm just asking about, I know you, but you just came from Scientology. You're a Scientologist. That's fine. But I'm asking you a few questions. Well, guys, he's just walking his dog, bro. As he said in his words, he's just walking his dog. All right, let's go try to see if we can see some more. Don't follow. Oh, I'm not following him, guys. Not a walk away guy, just walk. That's what I'm trying to say. He's just walking his dog, bro. Oh, look, that's another one. That's
yeah,
another
no,
one.
well, I just don't want
That's
to
another
take
one, guys.
his
That's another
content,
van. Let's see where
whatever,
they're
and
going.
just restream it here
turn
forever.
it to the right.
I don't mind taking a bit, whatever. See what he's up to,
I'm about to go catch this van.
and
Hi, man.
move
Can
on.
I ask you a few
We
questions
got
about
lots of
Scientology?
stuff going on here
What do you
today
think about Danny Masterson? Are you glad he's been
that
convicted
is live
of rape?
entertainment here as we watch like this right here.
No?
This is live coming in
Ma'am,
from
I know you hear me.
Hollywood.
Look at them. Look at them. Look at these Scientologists. They're so shameful. Ma'am, if you had any balls, of course you don't have no balls, but if you had any balls, any integrity, you would speak and answer. If I go look, you want to know something weird? If I go ask a Christian about their religion, they'll be open to having a conversation with me. I ask a Muslim about their religion, they're open to have a conversation with me. Even if I'm a hater, they will still have a conversation with me. If they don't like me, they might say peace and blessings to me and walk off, but that's it. This is the only religion that they don't want to have a conversation with people. This is the only religion. Another Scientologist, guys. Another
Ooh,
Scientologist.
oh, Red Squirrel's live.
Another
and
Scientologist.
tonight they're
Another
having
Scientologist.
pirate badges and
Bro,
convoy
running.
chat.
No one
So
wants
they've
to
got
engage with you,
convoy
looking like a
chat
street
going
thug.
on there. Oh yeah, there was some kind of a convoy going
I
on
look
there,
like a street thug.
and the
I
squirrel
look like a
is
street
now
thug. I look very nice
bashing
with my painted
that
fucking
convoy.
fingernails.
Is what I
Trust
heard.
me, no one's scared of me. No one will be afraid of me. Stop asking if they are Scientology. Ask if they are a member of the church. I guarantee you get more people. Yeah. Are you a member of the church? That's what I'll start asking, guys. You look great. Thank you. Some cops were being rude earlier to me.
Kelly is live. Our good friend Maud over here, Kelly Caldwell. He's live over on his
It's not a
channel,
religion. It's a
doing
cult. Do you
a
have Cameron's
face
number?
cam.
Do you have Cameron's number?
Cam?
Yeah.
Let's see what's Kelly up to.
Cameron, if you're watching, are you almost here?
Cam, what's your
I have it.
There's
He can't put it
Kelly.
on- He can't put it on here. If he put it on here, like they would fucking call and spam him. He have to change his number. The guy who attacked Aaron looked more of a street. Cancel at him because they are rude as fuck. Yeah, he was a crazy guy. Because they are rude as fuck.
He says he has no connection with the church. That's what the LAPD put this.
That's another guy. That's a Scientologist. All these people are Scientologists, bro. They're just pulling out. They're just acting like they don't know. I wonder if this lady here right here is a Scientologist. So nobody is on TikTok. I was just there. No one was there. Yeah, no one. Guys, we're the only ones outside right now. We're the only ones outside right now. Make sure you tap that like button, everybody. Subscribe and turn the notification bell on so whenever I go live, you get that notification.
Here's Kelly.
Thank you so much. What is
Okay, if you have ever seen the name Kelly Caldwell in my chat,
Yeah, nanny pits.
this is Kelly Caldwell. And he has a channel, got about 26,000 subs. And, you know, he basically drops links and stuff like that over on his channel. Does a face cam. Desktop Andy is the kind of a chat that he does there. Anyways, that's Kelly Caldwell.
7 people watching us live right now.
But I don't want to start talking about voodoo and witchcraft. I mean, it can all kind of be.
YouTube stream. And we
Sunday
have
live
800
chat. What's he talking
800
about?
watching
Voodoo
right
and
now.
witchcraft.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much. We're running this up.
Well, actually, he's
Make sure you
not, but-
subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let's go. 4th YouTube stream, guys. This is the 4th one, and we have this many people watching. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much. Why are you yelling? Just subscribe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's keep it moving. We appreciate you, Josiah. Thank you, thank you. How's it going, brother? All right, every minute of the stream is serving to so many people. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for doing YouTube. I don't do TikTok. Yeah, TikTok, I don't do TikTok anymore. I go on TikTok and I do like vegan mukbangs. I don't know. I do like vegan mukbangs. You know, I talk. I do Q&As. That's what I do on TikTok. But when I
Vegan
protest,
mukbang.
I know I'm going to be cursing a lot. I go over to YouTube. Thank you so much.
Sounds good.
Is this a Scientologist? What the hell? Why are you hating? TikTok losers. No. Let's keep going. I don't think they're Scientologists. You're my favorite vegan. Thank you so much, Real Rob. They're not Scientologists. They're not Scientologists, bro. Trust me. I don't think they're Scientologists.
Why did they even go down this boulevard?
Oh, wow.
There was a lady that was walking here earlier.
Okay, well, that's the
and I was
blue
like, "You
building.
Scientologist?" She said no.
If you ever hear him talking about the
She
blue
waved at me and
building,
just walked
that's
off.
the blue building.
I don't
And
have
it's a
TikTok, so
Scientology
thanks a
building.
mil from me. Of course, thank you so much.
Should actually
Vegan
bring these
mukbangs?
things up
Yeah, I
on
do vegan
the map
mukbangs,
program.
Cheetos.
Google Maps,
Is it
then
a
we can see
Scientologist? Are you a
exactly where they
Scientologist,
are.
sir?
But that
He was about to turn to the
Scientology
right, but it's already
church has
closed off.
lots of buildings,
So he
lots
couldn't
of
do
real
that.
estate owned by that church.
He couldn't do
all
that.
over that area, it appears.
Oh, it feels so good outside. It's a beautiful day. We're out here stepping on some Scientologists' necks. Hey, what can we say? What can we say? Skeleton, that kid from the alleyway a few days ago. What type of vegan food you eat? Guys, I eat all types of vegan food, fruits, vegetables, and you know, sometimes I'll go and eat like a Chipotle vegan burrito. I had some vegan pizza yesterday, like 2 days ago. We just go out, and that's what we do, guys. It tastes so good. Are you a Scientologist, sir?
Let's see. We'll bring in a
Sir,
few
you're a
clips here off
Scientologist?
of
Can I ask you a
X.
few questions?
Let's
Are
see.
you a member of the church?
Let's see what Trump was up to here.
No? No, you're not? Okay. All right. He said he's not a Scientologist, so
Okay.
I'll give that to him, guys.
Pierre Poliver.
How long you been vegan?
Who's
and off. Why are
gunning
you
for Prime Minister of Canada, says, so the Davos billionaires board their private jets after lecturing the world's working
And
people,
then I got on drugs and shit, and I didn't care anymore.
about heating their homes and driving to work.
Why
So
I'm a
there you
vegan?
go.
Because I don't think it's right to slaughter
At least
animals
he's on our side,
unnecessarily,
where he doesn't like
when there's
these
no reason, especially when you can find, you know, you can eat plants and
people spending billions
foods and shit like that.
doing their
That's
things.
why.
Oh, okay.
But,
this is a good one
back to
here.
fucking Scientologists. I'm just, bro, I'm curious, bro. They're gonna just sit inside, bro. They're not. I wonder if they're gonna even be recruiting. I wonder if they're gonna be recruiting at MacArthur Park today. Okay, let's see. I love you for loving animals. Thank you so much. Thank you, Debbie. Make him say Xenu. I'm fucking dead.
Okay, here's the fans share their feelings about Justin Trudeau. Let's hear what they say. Okay, if you hear what they're saying, that's a crowd at a hockey arena in Canada, and they're saying, fuck Trudeau. Just listen carefully.
Oh, man. Whatever food you think of, you can find it vegan and make
Oh, music to my ears.
I've had
Great.
vegan ice cream, vegan
Great to hear that.
everything you can think of. Vegan fish, vegan just steak, vegan everything, guys. I've had it all. Are you bi? I'm not bi. Vegan cheesecake, they have everything, guys. They have everything vegan. Vegan roast beef.
Here's an interesting one. What's this? I don't know if this is true or not, but the caption is Denmark bans the burqa, tells Muslims to adjust their culture or face legal consequences or leave the country. That's interesting if that's true. Denmark.
I'm just waiting. Are you bilingual? No. Have you heard of Jainism? Yes, guys. A straight bull. That's what.
You know, I suppose governments can do that if they want.
Their respect for animals, their respect for life, and their, you know, them trying to reduce as much harm to the earth as possible. I do. I watched a documentary on Jainism. It's very beautiful what they do. Very beautiful. Have you seen Angel? Yeah. The fool says, in their heart, there is no God. Travis, that's fine. Animals have feelings too. That's what I'm saying, Lily. Vegan water, vegan Xenu clams. Y'all are funny, bro. Y'all are fucking funny. All right, let's go. Ah!
Holy.
I'm not
What the
vegan or
heck?
chicken is a shit. Oh God, bro, I've had vegan or chicken.
That pierces any eye which dares to look at you in any less than your worth. In a society that looks up to women who have sold their worth and self-respect, hijab is not a fashion trend. Your hijab is the verse of the Quran, the obedience towards your Lord, the pleasure of your prophets, and the promise to Fatima alayha salam. It is your strongest weapon.
Wow. Like, that's interesting to see that kind of stuff. ABD, thanks a lot for becoming a member. Like, I'm not against Muslims per se. I don't know what or why somebody would want to wear, like the full face covering like this. Look at even your eyes. There's not even a slit in there for your eyes on that particular hijab. But I'm like, hey, wear whatever you want. But I hope like hell that nobody is forcing you to wear something like that. That's about all I can say. I'm not against any kind of religion or anything, but crazy stuff out there.
What happened?
I just came across that meme.
For real?
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Amazing. Stuff like this coming in on my Twitter feed. There's Trudeau being chased by a truck.
Solomon always looks fed up. He's fed up. If Solomon looks fed up, he's fed up with these Scientology.
F Trudeau. And there he goes.
That's all it is.
It's like, wow, the amount of hatred for the Prime Minister of Canada is phenomenal.
Soul active, then I guess I'm not a real man.
Unbelievable.
Say real men don't wear lip gloss.
It's like meme after meme after meme. It just never ends.
I'm fucking dead. Yo, I thought Scientology just weren't allowed to have dogs.
Unbelievable. Trump tried to warn us. Yeah, we didn't listen.
Solomon said if you guys wanted to order it. If you want to order something. That's what he said. He said he's not complaining. He said great food. Real men wear anything they want. That's what I'm saying. Men, Sir Solomon, guys, no. Whatever they want, whatever your style is, you rock your style. Yeah, look at Solomon standing on business. Yo, he's standing on business. Love you always, decide no matter what people say. Thank you so much. Greek food, oh, he got taste. That's fine. Greek food, that's bussin'. Greek food is bussin'. What is that?
Louis. Oh, there you are. There you are. Okay. I stopped all Rick's, all Rick Face and YouTube. Gotcha. Okay, so you're the same Louis Fast that's over here too. But thanks a lot for that super chat there, Louis.
His back was like right up against the fucking
Gotcha.
wall.
So you're the same one that was over on Facebook.
Right.
Big ups there, Louis.
10 more minutes, we've been
Thanks a
shooting
lot.
for 2 hours.
Appreciate
Guys, we're
that
like
super chat.
A 7, 8 hour, 9 hour stream today, guys. 9 hour stream. We're aiming 9 hour stream. We gotta do it, guys. 9 hour stream minimum. Minimum, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Straight minimum 9 hour stream today. Oh wow. What do prisoners use to call each other?
And here's another shot of those tunnels. The tunnels being blown up in Gaza. Oh, hang on a second here. I just blew them up, but you didn't see the blow up. Hang on. Here we go.
This is where the shredder is.
Okay, watch this. Another angle. Tunnels being blown up. Wow. Yeah, we don't have to sit and watch Rick, even though I like Rick and I like to promote Rick's channel and you know, watch what he's doing there, but I just don't want to sit and watch his channel, the whole thing. You're right, Economist Rex. We need to go out and find our own story, which this is a pretty big story here, this business of all of these tunnels. I guess it's the latest in the war saga that's going on. Crazy. Again? Look at that. Wow. That's amazing. Crazy to see that kind of stuff.
Guys, we just watched them. She just came out of a room. Did the scanner just describe you? No, it did not describe us, guys.
This one here is on the German farmers that are still protesting. Anyways, they've got a pretty good protest going on over there in Germany.
Was that here, though? No.
That's the German farmers are still protesting against tax increases, and they're not giving up.
Sitting on the roof,
Mainstream media is not showing that, by the way, from what the clip says. So,
right. Tap that like button, everybody. Ask what level are you? Yeah, ask. Go message him on his TikTok.
Does he message on there?
Yeah. What's the scanner app? What scanner app do they want to know? What scanner app you use, Solomon?
wow. Central Newfoundland. Okay, so this is an interesting one. I hadn't heard this one before. Newfoundland is proposing that they go solar. So they've got this plan to put in solar windmills. And I don't know if you can see this map here, but every one of those little dots on this map, and you can see there's literally hundreds of them, and the same thing over here, are wind turbines. So, man, that's a little island. It's just going to be just covered with wind turbines. The whole province of Newfoundland. Newfie, Princess Newfie, your island is going to be a whole bunch of wind turbines there pretty soon. Go figure.
The drug-free program.
It's like, how many are too many?
I'm gonna write down in my notebook a list of questions.
Remember, they don't drill for oil and produce their own energy there on the rock. Everything is imported.
Of this live stream when it's uploaded, and you can let me know, and I'll have those questions ready for next time. Let's keep walking. Ask, what do you think of the disconnection policy? Okay, definitely. I don't even know about the disconnection policy, so I'll read up on that, see what it is, and I'll definitely ask him that. Ask him if David Miscavige beats his meat. What? How come Solomon is not filming? Guys, he's banned on his.
There's a quote from Tucker Carlson. No group in Canadian history has done a worse job running this country than the neoliberals currently in charge. True. They're vicious. They're intolerant. Exactly. Intolerant, i.e., did Trudeau meet with the thousands and thousands and thousands of people that came from across the country to meet with Trudeau to talk about the mandates? No, because Trudeau is intolerant and they're utterly corrupt. But above all, they're incompetent. That's an American. Now, I don't know. Maybe he's Canadian. I don't know where he's from. But anyways, American journalist Tucker Carlson, and that's what he has to say about the Liberals running Canada. Yeah, I would agree with them.
Just looking at let's look at them, guys. Interesting. I like spying on these Scientologists.
And with all that snow that you've got out there, 1977, off to school. 2024, back to bed. Coming to us from X.
On my TikTok, so that would be fun.
Funny stuff.
413 in high heels.
More shots of the farmers over there.
You guys.
Daytime shot.
I'm glad, guys. Thankfully, I'm 6'1". It'll be unfortunate for you guys. That motherfucker's 5'2". 5'2". That's sad. That's so sad. Like, can you imagine? Tony, can you imagine it? That was like, bro, that's fucking sad. Like, no. Never. Could never.
Farmers going strong over there in Europe.
He's like 5'9" plus. He's 5'1". That's even fucking worse. He pulls up in a Hot Wheels coupe. Oh my God. You guys have no chill. Y'all have no chill. He's 5'1", I'm 5'2". I mean, that's fine. So, if you're a girl, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Being a girl and being very short is not that bad. Like, I'm pretty sure guys don't like tall girls anyway. So, you know what I'm saying? Being a girl and being that short is not bad at all. But being a guy and being 5'2", bro, no guy wants to be 5'2". You always hear guys say, I want to be taller. I want to be taller.
I don't know why this is a race thing, and I'm not making it a race thing, but this here particular clip is a white woman leaves a tip for the waitress, and the black couple on your right steal it. So watch this. There's the couple there leave, and now you've got a black couple on the right there that steal the tip before the waitress gets back. I don't know what it's showing other than there are thieves out there.
Guys, does anybody know if anybody's recruiting at MacArthur Park?
Right here.
Is anybody recruiting at MacArthur Park?
Complicit.
I call him the elf on the shelf. I'm fucking Elf on the Shelf is crazy.
Don't steal stuff like that. Cameras everywhere.
Inside of his soul. He's not 5'2". Look at the photo.
Doesn't matter who you are.
He's 5'9" and heels and poofy hair. Y'all are funny, bro. Y'all are funny.
TikTok? I haven't followed, but what it is.
LA_Cam. It has hands. He'll beat you up. I'm fucking dead. Solomon, Josiah. I'm an old grandma. Be careful. I got you, Jeanette. He's a coping that's a coping mechanism. Owls. Okay. You see it? Yeah, he's messaging him. See how close he is. I thought Streets was going to...
And remember, Trudeau's in rough shape in Canada, too, because 50% of all Canadians blame him for the mess that Canada is in. 86% say he's a phony, and 90% say that he lacks clear vision. Now, those numbers may not be exact, but he's in tough shape, Sandy.
We'll go up. We'll go up there at like 4:30, and we'll see if they're out there recruiting. You know what I'm saying? Tom Cruise.
Yeah, they were pretty sneaky. That's funny. Sneaky. Don't steal money from other people, especially in public like that, where cameras everywhere. They can see you doing that. Makes you look bad. You know, especially a petty tip. You know, like it's not going to be a lot. But the liberals out there are going to say, yeah, but what if they're hard done by a couple that don't have that much money? Well, go to the food bank or somewhere. Don't steal a poor waitress's tip or waiter's tip. Ooh, here's the problem. Here's where we see, you know how you had the migrants coming in at the border? Well, apparently they're ending up in New York City, these migrants that are coming at the border, and they're reportedly leaving pee in cups on people's doorsteps, and they're peeing and pooping and whatever, New York City. It's not a great situation. Here's the clip coming in from New York City. Let's bring this up here. Show you what's happening once they arrive in New York. Let me just zoom this a little bit.
Yeah, no. Like I might be making $0 now, but eventually I will be making money. So that's the goal. I'm investing time so I can get the outcome I want. I would like. Tap that like button, guys. Subscribe and hit the notification bell. Are you a member of the church, bro? I am not a member of the church.
Okay, here we go.
Look at the little dog.
Just a little audio on here.
I'm good on all that. I've seen
okay, this is the migrants in New York, apparently.
That's hilarious.
And that they're kind of starting to overcrowd some areas of New York. You can see here. And it's making it a little bit difficult for the people that actually live in the city of New York. And that's where you're seeing the mayor of New York getting mad at the other states. There's, you can see, a kind of a washroom that's like overloaded, state of disrepair.
Y'all are so ruthless. Now I see why David is like a mad, angry little man. You gotta pick that shit up with 2 hands. Oh, you funny. Kid Scientology driver back into that thing. Take off. No, I didn't. Cam, yeah, where is Cam? David swings his feet when he sits down. That's funny. Okay, working. Well, actually, Skeleton King, you said my mukbang will get, you said you have no content without Scientology, your mukbang will get 12 viewers, 20 viewers. Keep in mind, I did a mukbang.
That's a lot of people just milling around.
2 days ago, ate a whole pizza.
And yeah, they look like have their belongings. Some of them, a lot of them have their belongings with them. Look like they're all their stuff is with them, but they don't look like, you know what? They don't look like a typical drug addicted homeless person. You know what I mean? That's just sitting there stooped over, drugged up. These people don't look drugged up. They look like they're the same people that came over the border, you know, in pretty good state, and now they're in New York. What do you think? Anyways, that's part of the story. The New York part of the story.
What's up, Amy M? Josiah with the takedown. LOL, best response ever. Skate Princess is a pussy. Y'all are funny. Yeah, the bench is their property. I asked somebody yesterday because I wanted to sit down for a little bit, but they were like, no, that's their property. Skeleton's just thirsty for attention. Yeah, he doesn't get any attention, guys. So, you know, he's trying to get it from, you know, hate. Attention by any means necessary, whether it's hateful attention or good attention. It doesn't matter to him. Well, I would say. Perfect. Why are you banned from Cash App? Why the heck? Yo, guys, Cash App. I am not going to lie. You guys want to know why I got banned from Cash App? So, a few years ago, I was heavily into crypto gambling, and I didn't know that was against Cash App.
So here's some kind of a meme. It says, the left says it's illegal to call illegal aliens illegal.
That happened like 2 years ago, and they never allowed me to make a new one again after that. So that's why. And I made a lot of money too, guys. I made a few $1,000s profit. I didn't lose money. I made a few $1,000s profit off these crypto casinos, and Cash App banned me. That's all good. I still got the money out of it, though. I'm not tripping. I just can't ever make another Cash App again. Tap that like button. Gotta go take care of yourself, and stay safe. All right, Gucci, you as well. All right. Let's chill. Let's sit over here. Oops. We appreciate your honesty. Thank you. Of course. We lost $100 on UFC fights yesterday. Oh, damn. Huh?
I'm heading to Scientology building in North Hollywood, Burbank right now.
What's that?
North Hollywood.
You want to go there?
Yeah.
Let's go. We're about to go to the North Hollywood one in Burbank, guys. We're about to go to the North Hollywood one in Burbank. How far is that away? You want to get there?
This one here is in the front, comes to us from the UK. Muslim immigrant tears down cross on front of a church in the UK. Didn't like that cross being there. Muslim immigrant. Get rid of that Christianity when you immigrate. You know what I mean? You can't make this one up. Just reporting what we're seeing out there in the real world. So yeah, you know, great. Religions should live together peacefully, shouldn't they? But, well, apparently not in the UK anymore. Sad to see that, but sad but true.
Dinner at 6. All right, Kelly West. Good job not taking bait. They want you to break the law. Of course they do. They hate me so much. Oh, man.
No, you can't say that, G-Gab. You cannot say that's false information. And that'll get you a channel strike if I was to say that, G-Gab. Can't say it was stolen. That would be election misinformation. And I already got a strike for election misinformation because I was actually streaming. Somebody, you know, that on the stream said that, which is false, that Mr. T won the election. Whatever, and you can't say that. That's election misinformation.
But if that was the case, Nunya, I would be honest. These people, look at Nunya Biz right now, trying to say that. Nunya, if that was the case, I've sold drugs before. Boom. Like, I'm not gonna be I'm not going to be shamed.
And here we see, just in case you're having heart problems or whatever, this is what a heart actually looks like beating inside of your body. So this here is a heart that is awaiting transplant. And that's what your heart looks like inside of your body. That's how it, you know, you may not think that, but that's what's going on inside of your chest right now. That's what it looks like. And that's a heart ready for transplant.
Nunya, I don't have a felony.
Wow.
If it was a felony, it was reduced to a misdemeanor. Jail and prison are not the same. Don't make me go Cat Williams on you, Nunya. Jail and prison are not the same. Decide, do you go to school? I don't go to school. I went to high school, and I'm not sure if I want to go to college yet. I got all the time in the world to go to college, so...
More shots from Gaza.
Yeah. Misdemeanors get dropped. Like I said, I'm fighting bullshit cases, so that's why they all got dropped in misdemeanors.
This is
Of course, yeah, once they're misdemeanors...
how they're getting around now that all the cars are blowing up and everything.
They're just fucking misdemeanors. What did I get charged for? Let's go to the other one. What I got charged for, guys? I'll tell you guys what I got charged for. I had a felony vandalism that got dropped to a misdemeanor, and I had assault with a deadly weapon. I didn't have any drug charges. They both got reduced to misdemeanors. A guy said I hit him with a hammer.
Holy.
But it is what it is. See, guys, I'm truthful and honest. I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed of anything. I'm gonna be honest. If you ask me a question, I'll give you an answer to it. It is what it is. I've gone to jail. I've done that. I sat in that jail. It is what it is.
Hang on, watch this. This is pretty bad, actually. Let me just see that I got it in the right spot. Here we go. Okay. This is icy road, accidents on an icy road. So watch this. These guys are stopped. Watch these cars coming in here. Wow.
It's nothing that we can do. No. Oh, my Lord. There's nothing we can do, man. Wait, Tanika, wait. There's nothing you can do. It's best for you to stay in the truck, man. Oh, my Lord. Fuck. It's nothing that we can do. No. Oh, my Lord. There's nothing we can do, man.
Wow. Icy roads and poor visibility is what you've got right there. And those guys are coming in hard, too.
There's nothing you can do. It's best for you to stay in the truck.
You know, luckily, you're seeing people survive the crashes.
Oh, my Lord.
But, I don't know, that's a lot of vehicles there. That's a crazy one. Wow.
And I saw him 2 weeks later, allegedly, and yeah, that's what happened.
Hard to watch. Yeah, I know. I know. There's been a few of those crash type things on the highways like that, you know, that I've seen over the years. That's one of the latest ones there. 40 part. That was Missouri about 3 years ago, says Kelly. Yeah, I hadn't seen that one before, but I just came across it.
It's getting dropped. There's no proof of me doing anything. That's why I say allegedly. There's no proof. There was nothing. This person lied on me. Streets are talking, and Scientology is going to have to stop the stalking. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, guys. The streets is talking, and Scientology is going to have to stop the stalking. Yeah, because Scientology is stalking. Scientology has been stalking everybody. They've been calling up the people's, parents and all that type of stuff. It's disgusting. MLK spent time in jail for doing the right thing.
Ski-joring.
I'm saying, Gerald. Yeah, and they
What the heck? Ski-joring.
my bail bonds, expecting them to do something about it. My bail bonds company called me and was like,
They got this thing called ski-joring, where a horse pulls a skier, and then he goes over a ski jump.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it was funny.
Go figure.
Yeah, I told my bail bonds company didn't give a fuck.
Ski-joring.
they call stalking fair game. Guys, stalking is really hard to get a stalking charge. That's why Aaron had his thing dropped. It's hard to get a stalking charge.
Uh-oh.
So that's what I'm saying.
What's this?
That's why they were.
What's this one? I don't know what this one is, but I'm interested to know. This one is labeled, "You never know what you're going to find coming to your child's school unannounced." So let's watch.
So who brought the tranny?
What?
Who brought the pedophile? Hold on. No, thank you. Who brought the pedophile? We want to know. We want to know. Oh, we're medically exempt. Thank you, though. Who brought the pedophile? I just want to know. It's for, well, then why is the pedophile here? Why did you, no. We want to know why there's a pedophile here.
We saw videos of what that thing does.
Yeah. Why did you, hey,
it's got videos
you see a lot of
about what it
pedophiles
wants
in
to
here.
do to little children.
Yeah. Why did you allow
videos
pedophiles?
on YouTube of what it wants to do to little children?
Why did you bring the pedophile?
I don't understand. I don't understand.
Yeah, then why would you bring your children to a pedophile?
We're not swearing.
Yeah.
It's not vulgar
Hey,
language.
you should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Why would you want to bring children to this? Why would you want to expose your children to this? Just
Wow. Okay, so that clip is some kind of I don't know the exact details on that, but you can hear how people are being hammered, and to me that looks like some sort of a children's event, and obviously some people found out that there was maybe a pedophile there, and they're calling them out on it, I guess is what that clip is all about. Interesting.
If I met you, I'd love to twirl your hair. All right, then, Matt. I'm glad to see the haters on the chat make the live stream even more legit. That's what I'm saying, guys. I love it. I love it so much. Thank you so much, Mo. What's your zodiac sign? I don't even. I'm all the zodiac signs, guys. I'm every single zodiac sign in existence. Is Asia coming out? Asia's on live right now. I just got that notification. I don't know. I'm not sweaty, guys. I just have. Look, this is oil and stuff that I put on my face and sunscreen.
Audra Hollywood?
Yeah, Aja is on live right now. See where they're at. Where are you headed now?
This is a crazy thing. I don't know.
Y'all.
Have you guys seen this one?
Thank you, guys.
This is where
no, for real.
There's an accident, right? Fire truck shows up. Fire truck is parked 1 millimeter over the line or something, and a cop arrests the firefighter. Let's see if we can pick this up and figure it out here. But apparently, the cop arrests the firefighter for parking the fire truck in the wrong spot or something while there's an accident in progress.
Firefighter Jacob Gregoire calls for his supervisor. Only CBS News 8 has this heated exchange between the veteran firefighter and an unnamed CHP officer about the safety of where the fire truck is parked during a rollover accident.
We asked you to clear the road and you said no, and you get arrested and started moving it.
CHP has guidelines to safely clear the road, but you see, it's up for debate who was in the wrong legally. Firefighters say they park at an angle to protect emergency crews, patients, and drivers.
We're in the middle of patient care with patients on the freeway. They're putting him in handcuffs at this time and walking him away.
Hey, I just wanted to, he's arrested me.
Chula Vista firefighter Jacob Gregoire calls for his supervisor. Only CBS News 8 has this heated exchange between the veteran firefighter and an unnamed...
Okay, so that's what happened there. What do you think? Doing his thing. Wow. It's getting dark outside. Here's the cut outside my window. Can still see, but wow, it's like way darker out there than it looks in that video. But yeah, she's dark out there. Anyways, that's what's happening in my world over here. Let's bring me back in here again. Too many of those stingers on my show. Hey, 86 people in the room. Yeah, where do we go from here? I don't know. I've been on live here for quite a bit. It's 5:30 here in the afternoon. I think maybe what I'll do is pull the pin on the stream here, and I don't know if I'll go live later or not. Who knows? But I'll maybe let you guys go. Thanks a lot. And it was kind of interesting there, kind of digging up some of the news stories that are going on here. Sunday afternoon, not much else happening. But yeah, we had fun. I hope you enjoyed your stay with us there today. And yeah, whether or not I go live later with maybe some music or something, we'll see how that goes. But otherwise, I don't know what to say other than oops, break your eardrums with our little Peruvian music thing here. Hey, thanks a lot. Bye-bye for now. See you later. Big ups. Which link? You betcha, Colette Cat. Everyone in there, thanks a lot for joining us. We had fun. I might go live later. There's always that possibility. There's always that possibility. Catch you later. See you later. Thanks for joining us.